Hello! Before I started this, you want to know what I was listening to? I was listening to Peter Frampton's Baby I Love Your Way, but now we've started, so I gotta stop. Baby I love your way. That's enough of that. I was actually gonna play the hit game, Heartopia. I don't actually know what it's about. I just saw somebody else playing it and I thought that it looked kawaii. As the kids say, good morning, Tatters. Good morning, Felt VT. Good morning, Roly Poly Potion Dweller. Heartopia. I don't know. I don't think that it'll be interesting to you, Roly Poly. It's a it's a girl game, and you are, of course, not a girl, presumably. You're a lad. I mean, you sound like a lad, so you're probably a lad. What do you mean, Gaelic? Oh, Tatters, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's pretty funny, but I've had enough of you today, so you need to go on to bed. You need to lay down in your little, bed and get cozy and drink yourself a chamomile tea. What do you mean worse than an unk? What's worse than an unk? Being Gaelic? There's nothing wrong with being Gaelic. It's better than being British. If I was a British person, then I wouldn't be playing Heartopia. I'd be playing Victoria 3. I would be telling you, hello, mate. Do you fancy a cheeky Vicky 3? But I'm not telling you that. I'm actually playing the hit game Heartopia. You're worse than a lad. You're an unk. So you're not only a lad, you're only an unk. Hehe. Roly poly gamer, I don't even think that you're an unk. You're probably only like a mild age, like 32 or something. Not hardly an unk. Hardly an unk. Yeah. Does that sound like a dolphin noise? Wait, no, that's a goat noise. Dolphins are more high pitched and they're more sing-songy. Speaking of dolphins, you know what I miss? Lisa Frank. I always liked Lisa Frank's cool stuff. The pimped out binders with the glitter and the rainbow animals. That's some good stuff. Did I already tell you good morning, Felt? I'm telling you now. Good morning, Felt. But actually, you could be a European, so it might not even be morning for you. It might be afternoon. If anybody is a European, then please do not watch this because I don't really want to interact with Europeans today. I'm trying to be of mental ease. I have work in a few hours, and so I need to chillax, as the kids say. I need to take it easy, baby. Alright, but in terms of taking it easy, I was playing the hit game Heartopia. Wait, I think I have the audio muted for the game, because I had it muted because I was listening to Ooh, baby, I love your way. But now I need to unmute my game audio because, like, I'm playing this game. I wonder if I can play it with my controller. I like controller better than, I have to use my keyboard. I hate using my keyboard. I like using my little wholesome controllerino, as the kids say, because then I can recline. I can lay back in my somewhat comfortable chair. It's not even that comfortable. Controller is indeed way better than the freaking keyboard, because then you get to recline. Also, good morning, Temp, but also you're in glorious Nihon, so I don't even know if it's morning there. It's probably like 2 p.m. in the afternoon or something. I don't know about times. I don't know about time zones. This is just the Odette zone. We exist outside of time. We exist in the collective consciousness. Can you feel my soul to waving hello to your soul? It's 10. Oh my gosh, I really don't know about the time zones in the world. Forget that I said that. I don't want to sound dumb. But 10, you specifically, actually was thinking about something that pertains to you earlier today, and that is to say that I felt really bad about that one time that I mistook you for Brolime, and I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. The costume was kind of confusing to me. My apologies, as they say. As the mice would say, God, you're dried out like a little piece of jerky. Ooh, you had the same thought about controllers? Yeah, nobody likes playing with a freaking keyboard and mouse whenever you've had the option of playing with a controller. Playing with a controller is leisurely. Playing with a keyboard and mouse, it's just not comfortable. It's just not feasible. But, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play this wholesome Ringo game. And God, I can relate to being dried out. Have you ever put salt on a snail? I have before, but then I regretted it because that's cruel and unusual. However, I can't salt the snail. I can only learn from my mistake of having salted the snail. But that is one of those things that I do think about from time to time, and I feel guilty because it's like, why didn't salt those snails? They didn't deserve it. I knew what would happen. That is sociopathic. You want to skip? Probably be the most eventful thing that I've ever seen in my life. Go ahead and skimwalk me, dude. If you want to, I can send you my life 2D. I don't care. I've sent it to a lot of people. You can view that too. I don't. Oh, look at that bird. That's a very beautiful bird. If Mike is peeking, I'm sorry. I'll talk more gently because this is morning as more hours. Hi, Swoos. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Whoa. Is this what this game is about? We're just rescuing little kitty cats. Also, good job, my friend, on your, good job on your convention room. That was pretty funny. I liked whenever you were Pecora, but it was kind of cringe whenever you didn't know about the monkey, but that's okay, because sometimes we make mistakes in life. Everybody's condos for the RatCon were pretty good. I really enjoyed seeing that. That was a really creative competition idea for Raimi to host. She's such a creative and talented young lady. I'm going to clap for her approximately 3 times. Wait, I think that was more than 3. That was doot 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 doot. That was 6 times. But if we count a clap as 2 units of hand slapping, then I think it was okay. I'm sorry my mic is peeking. I don't mean for it to peek. I just want you to peek into my soul. I'm bearing my soul to you. Hi, Carvipsby. I don't think this is a mobile gacha. It's like a free-to-play game that I've seen other ladies playing on Twitch, and so I wanted to play it too because the graphics were cute, but I don't really know what it was about because I didn't even watch any of the streams of it because it seemed boring. I just saw, like, the thumbnail of it, and I was like, oh, that looks kawaii, and then I looked it up, and it was free, and here we are. Don't be embarrassed about improv. You need to become a freaking yes and cringer. Because existing is innately cringe, whether or not you improvise or not. That's what you gotta think about, Mr. Pimp. You're gonna be cringe either way, so you might as well try to do something with it. I'll even throw in a Raimiism. I'll even say, right? Wait, no, not being a copycat. I need to stop copying her just because she's cool. Hi, Tatters. The Odette experience is having a heart full of odd hours. This is wait, is it really a gacha game? Is it really gonna ask me to pay? I don't have any moolah. I work at the movie theater. My heart led me here. My heart leads me everywhere. I'm like a beagle. I'm like a beagle who, instead of being led by sniffs, is led by the heart. I always follow my heart, baby. Alright, let's see. Hello, I'm like a little star. Tell me what you look like. I've got perfect looks. Trends choose after me. Being unique is my style. I think I have perfect looks. I mean, I am a PSL 3.5, and I know that's a pretty good score, so let's go with that. I don't think I was gonna read the word lady slop today. That is a pretty accurate description. But you know what, Carmitsy? At least it's not gooner slop like some people like to indulge in. Digital Circus fans. Wait, I'm sorry, that's a little bit mean. I don't think that it's technically goon slop because that show isn't really very goonery. It's just that the fans are goonery. Good night, Temp. Or, I don't even know if you're going to sleep, but nice to see you. You take care, kiddo. Don't forget to tie your shoes before you go off running, or else you're gonna trip. Let me see. Interesting. Is your personality similar to your experiencer? I'm all about being gentle and attentive. Moody, mature and steady. Everyone says I'm lively. I think I'm kind of gentle. I don't know. What do you mean? The Digital Circus freaking sucks. It's such a dumb show. It's literally nothing ever happens to show. It's so boring. Pomni is really boring. She has a cute design, but she's a bland character. Jax is extremely obnoxious. Whenever I see him, he's not even annoying in like a fun way. He's annoying in a cringe way. What do you mean you're gonna destroy all that now? You gotta go destroy your errands that you had to run off to. What, you saw your goon slop show being slandered and you had to come back to defend it? Is Pomni your wife a Reno? I didn't know that, dude. That means that you just have bad taste, buddy. I thought you had good taste because you are a known mouse VTuber watcher. But alas, it turns out that was meaningless. You'll just watch anything, so your viewership doesn't mean much, apparently. I love being mean. I love being mean to the digital circus. It sucks, bro. It sucks. It's not the worst thing I've ever watched, but it is really bland. That's the problem with it, because whenever something is extremely bad, like say the Nut Shack, it has a lot more charm. But the problem with the digital circus is that it's painfully mid. It's just every aspect of it is just so 5 out of 10. Which is a lot more infuriating than something being truly horrible, because at least if something is horrible, it's memorable, but the digital circus is just boring. Just boring. Everyone says I'm lively. Darn tootin'. You're speechless. Yeah, okay, go run off and watch your mediocre show. Whoa! This is a really cute design, but it doesn't look nothing like me. The Nut Shack is objectively a better show than the digital circus because it's more unique and entertaining. But I'll admit that I unironically enjoy the Nut Shack. I've watched it like 5 times now because I don't know, it's just weird. It's a weird, stupid show and it really sticks with me. It's the Nut Shack. 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 Ah, man, what a show. But I need to make this look better. Hello, Unira. Hi. I kind of like how your name is Unira, but it almost sounds like Urina. And so, does your name ever remind you of having to go pee? Does it make you sound like Urinata? Wait, no, your name is not Urinata. Everyone else hyped it up and... Yeah! Tatters! They're not too old. We're not too old. Everybody else is just literally wrong. They just don't have good taste, like you and I. We are the tastemakers, apparently, around here. How do I feel about Ringo? Ringo is a good show. Good morning, Unira. Hi. Good morning, God. Are you there, God? It's me, Odette. I like saying that because in the extremely mediocre Shrek musical, there's a part where Fiona is like, "Are you there, God? It's me, Fiona. It's me, Fiona. So I know, 'cause I feel something, 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 something." Shrek the musical freaking sucks, but it was on Netflix 10 years ago, so I watched it. And it sucked. But I'd probably watch it again because it's obnoxious in a memorable way. Unlike the digital circus. Is it filled with tropes that you're unaware of? For me, it is just that none of the stories have been particularly interesting to me. None of the characters are particularly interesting. And I guess that's what I mean by it being overly bland. For me, at least, there's just not a lot about it that captures my interest. There's never been a moment in there where it's like, oh, I really want to figure out what happens next. And it feels like it's also one of those shows that simultaneously wants to be an interesting lore show, but it also tries too hard to maintain the status quo. Nothing ever really changes in there, so there's never really any stakes. It's hard. There's this weird, like, whitish, like super light blonde color, but it's not quite white. But if I make my eyebrows that, you can't see them. But if I make them gray, it's like the wrong color. Maybe should I make the eyebrows gray? Maybe I should just make the hair gray. Yeah, I'm gonna make the hair gray instead of whatever this is. I don't know. I mean, it looks kind of granny-ish, but that's okay because I'm a little bit of a granny. Hi, Frembo. Good morning. Nice to see ya. It never occurred to you? I'm sorry, I won't call you the urinator, Unira. That's rude. I don't need to be rude to people. My New Year's resolution was, of course, to be nice. No, the weird whitey blonde looks a little bit better. I guess I'll just have to have invisible eyebrows. It's okay. Ugh. The character, though, that I liked the most in Digital Circus was probably Ragatha, because she's the only one that isn't, like, super duper annoying, and I did think that her design is cute, even though it's a ripoff of, like, Raggedy Ann to an extreme degree. They don't have red as an eye color. Oh, that's the eyelash color. Okay, that's fine. They better have red as an eye. They do. Oh, wait, that's freaking brown. That's not red. Look, if I, oh, I think I'm changing the wrong color. What is this? Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Brimstone means things that are not directly related to Odette Balbsy. You see, that would be the opposite of quite literally every single thing that I do in my life. Do you understand? It's okay, Urinata. I don't mind. That's a perfectly natural bodily function. Every now and then, you gotta go be a Urinata, but that just means that you've got a healthy kidney, I guess. I'm gonna give myself the kawaii blushy cheeks. Why are they so low? I like the higher ones. What are these, freckles? What are these little wrinkles to show that I'm tired? I'm not that tired. Oh, super eye bags. I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use this cheerful, pinky, blushing face because it's so moe and kawaii. Hi, Maddie Nature. It's nice to see you this morning. Wow, everybody here is either a super early riser or they just didn't go to bed. Let's see. This default outfit looks pretty close to what I got. Let's put on these little sneakers because, whoa, flip-flops. I don't like. Why don't you like to be called Urinata? But it's kind of funny to me. It makes me laugh a little bit in my heart of hearts. Don't you like the idea of sparking joy? Don't you like the idea of making somebody happy? Oh, that's a basketball jersey, not a sweater or vest. Whoa, it took away. Whoa, this looks kind of cool. This looks kind of drippy. I look kind of cool. I don't want to wear just like the generic NPC outfit just because it's kawaii. Yeah, I look like a big, cool person. I think I like this outfit. I think I'm gonna go with this drip. It's kind of weird that they don't have a mouse ear option, but I guess I can live with that. What is this? This is the shape of my eyes. Oh, I don't want these little circle eye thingies. I want this. I need it to have my nice positive canthal tilt. Hold on. How do I rotate her? There we go. Okay, get close to the eyes again. Get close to the eyes again. Oh, this is kind of cool. That one's kind of cool. This one's kind of nonchalant looking. Okay, this looks kind of like my canthal tilt, or does this look like my canthal tilt? Does this look like it? No, this is cat eyes, and I'm clearly a mouse. The lash eyes are very kawaii, but I'm going to... Wait, no, this looks too, dude, all of these eyes suck. Yeah, this is way too nonchalant looking with those droopy eyes, but I do have a negative canthal tilt, so I guess that might be the best ones to go with. And it does say cunning, and I am a rather cunning individual. I am very clever. Clavicular stream. Yes, I told you. I'm a 3.5 PSL. Dingus. Early riser from your wagey cagey. Oh, it's 1 p.m. for you, Frambo. Are you freaking British? Are you a freaking British? Do you fancy a cheeky game of Vicky 3 every now and then? We're gonna play a cheeky game of Vicky 3. Oh, I might get into Vicky 3. Just kidding. I don't play Vicky 3. I don't play Vicky 2. I don't play any of the Vickies because I'm freaking dumb, apparently. I don't think I have what it takes to play grand strategy games. I don't have strategy. Hold and drag the left button to rotate the view. WASD to move, spacebar to jump. Okay, pretty basic. Whoa, I look beautiful. Oh, wait, you can't see my eyebrows. Oh my god, I don't look beautiful. I look stupid. I have no drip. I look terrible. I look like... Oh, this is probably what Carmipsby dresses like. She has... Look at her, she's so cute. Look at that. Ew, what the frick? Why do they have George Lucas in the game? Get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you, because you're aesthetically pleasing. Tap the speech bubble. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Look at her little buns. Oh my god. Look at her little ears and her little bow. She's so cute. She's so adorable. She has a little candy cane in her hair. Ugh, I looked at George Lucas again. I wish he wasn't in the game. He's so ugly. Ugh. Freaking moids. In my Heartopia? Whoa, you're from Scotland? That's so cool. I bet you do fancy a cheeky game of Vicky 3. George Lucas and Pipkin Pippa. Well, you're right. It does kind of look like her. Let me see. What? Wait. Her name is Annie, though. Don't call her the wrong name. Not every pink rabbit is the same freaking person. Oh, look at him in the background. He just did a disgusting moid bounce. Why would they put moids in a beautiful woman simulation game? I don't get it. I don't want him here compromising my aesthetic goals. You should be able to beat the villagers you don't like Animal Crossing, except the beating should make them go away. I'm going to beat George Lucas if he doesn't get out of my town immediately. Okay, hold on, but this isn't important right now. Hating on George Lucas is not important right now. We need to accept the quest. Hi there, how's your day going? Whoa, just being near you feels special. Dude, she's so into me. She's so into me. Just kidding, she's not. This isn't that kind of game. Hello, Glamolat. Nice to meet you, Glamolat. Good morning, Action Points Mace. Why is George Lucas in the game? I don't know why George Lucas is in the game. To ruin my freaking aesthetic with his disgusting moid appearance, apparently. Look at him. Why did they make him so fat? Why did they give him those stupid suspenders? Suspenders are so stupid looking. I'd never be caught dead in suspenders. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh. Oh. Wrong one. Ah, wrong one again. Which one am I looking for? Yeah, I'd never be caught dead in suspenders. There we go. There we go. Did someone else? Yes, we all noticed that he's George Lucas, and we're all disturbed by it. Is George Lucas dead already? Has he died? If so, peace be upon his name, I guess. I didn't mean to kill you, George Lucas. I kind of like those Star Wars movies. I think they're okay. I like whenever, Luke Skywalker, he's carrying around Yoda on his back, and he's, like, has the blindfold on. I guess that part's kind of cool. And I like, the planet of Tatooine, and I like those little Ewoks. They're kind of funny. And I liked playing Knights of the Old Republic. And I like that lady, Bisis Mar, who has the cool scarf on her head. So I don't hate you, George Lucas. I think that you're cool, I guess. And I think that some people like those Monkey Island games. And I think that was made by LucasArts. So it's okay that you're dead. But stop looking at me with your disgusting moid eyes. Ugh. Good morning, Dorkito Chip. I'm not being super nice to him, or Urinata. Just being near you feels special. No wonder the Astralis called you across the world to come here. It did? That's because I'm so special. That's because I'm so beautiful. That's because I have such aura, as the kids say. Babu! Welcome to our town. I'm Annie, your guide to the Developers Guild. Okay, what does that mean? Oh, wondering what Babu means? It's how we say hello around here. That's stupid. Babu? Babu? I'm actually so adorable. I'm actually so adorable. Thank you, Dorkito Chip. I appreciate having my adorable presence acknowledged from time to time. You know, the rest of you could do a little bit better around here to acknowledge my endearing and affable qualities and how likable and wonderful I am. Nobody ever cares about how affable I am. Nobody is saying, oh, Odette, you're so well-spoken and I think your cape looks very handsome. Literally, nobody ever says that, and I wish you would. Hello, Nada, Harmonia. It's nice to meet you, Nada, Harmonia, Nada, Harmonia, Nada, Harmonia. I don't have any freaking suspenders on, dingus. Thank you, Dorkito Chip. I know that I can say just dork, but I like calling you Dorkito Chip because I like thinking about Doritos. Actually, I very recently tried Cool Ranch Doritos, and I have to admit, I don't find them as good as nacho cheese Doritos, but they aren't as disgusting as I initially imagined. You said moid's bounce. I didn't say moid. I did say moid bounce. Why don't you calm down, you little moidlet? You freaking post-wall moidlet. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm being mean to you, Carmen. There's no need to, there's quite literally no need to cyberbully you for no reason. You're a nice moidlet. You're okay. You can come to school tomorrow. I mean, don't come to school tomorrow. Nobody can hear you all the way from the floor. What the heck? I'm not on the floor, gamble at it. I'm actually on a very comfortable computer chair playing this intense gamer game. And thank you, Frambo, for noticing my laughability. Good morning, Fiehehe. Yes, indeed, I am. on YouTube too. I'm dual streaming, baby. Whoa! Don't you freaking soy jack me, young man. I will kill you. I will hex you. I will harvest quantities of your hair and your teeth, and I will use my magic powers that I have acquired through blood sacrifice to put all sorts of curses on you. You better beware. Ooh, you better beware. Ooh, there's a beast out there. Wait, that's an Over the Garden Wall reference. I remember Over the Garden Wall. It came out so long ago. It came out like 10 years ago. Stop being nostalgic! Oh wait, stop yelling. It's the morning. It's no need to yell. Play this stupid game. Annie. Hi, little Annie. Oh, thank you for once again complimenting me, dorky chip. I like that you're being nice to me. Ooh, why'd you make me stop it. Stop making me as a soy jack. Stop making me as a Cobson. Your posts are terrible. That's cool. That is cool. I don't know that I'm using the jargon correctly, but I just want you to know that you are, you're cool, as the kids say. Good morning, Dustlight. I'm not having a good morning anymore because I had to see George Lucas's Moid presence, and then we all acknowledged the way that he looks like George Lucas, and then everybody admired my 3.5 PSL face, and then we played this game, and then this girl was totally into me because I was aura farming, as the kids say, right next to her. So I'm catching you up if you were confused, if you were not sure what was going on. And then I told people about how I can't play a cheeky game of Vicky 3 because I'm not intelligent enough to play grand strategy games, or at least not patient enough. Maybe I could learn, but I have no desire to. What? What? You met me at a charity? Hey, don't you go slandering me, Nada Harmonia. I don't go around begging for charity. I can pull myself up by my own bootstraps, young lady. I like how your PFP is Valerie Solanas. That's kind of cool. I like that time that Valerie Solanas shot that Warhol guy, Andy Warhol, because he had it coming. He did her dirty. Just kidding. I don't think that Andy Warhol deserved to be shot by Valerie Solanas. That would be crazy. Andy Warhol was probably fine. I never knew him personally, so he might have been a very nice person. I saw that video of him eating the hamburger, and I guess that he utilized a decent burger eating technique, and I do like that Velvet Underground album with the banana on it, and I think that he did a pretty good job of befriending Nico and showcasing her career. I kind of like some of Nico's work, so overall, Andy Warhol couldn't have presumably been that bad. And so, Valerie Solanas, I actually do deem you as being in the wrong. There was no need for you to shoot Andy Warhol. What you needed to do was to write about your tough feelings in your lady diary so that you could practice the art of emotional regulation. I am now a master of emotional regulation. You wouldn't believe how regulated my emotions are. You wouldn't believe it because they're so regular. You don't even know what I'm feeling right now. I could be feeling pure wrath and anger, but you wouldn't even be able to tell because I'm putting on such a brave face. But I'm boiling, dude. I'm boiling with white hot rage. Just kidding. I'm gonna play this game. What should I call you? Odette. Odette Balbsy. Let me type my name, young lady. Odette Balb C. There we go. I didn't drink any coffee this morning. What the heck? I can't use... Okay, fine. I'll just do Odette. I don't like how they don't like my last name. This is the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green Tom Show. I love the Tom Green Show. If I could be anybody else, I'd probably want to be Tom Green. Such a cool name. Starting today, you're officially become one of our town residents. I'm a resident. Good morning, little Cheeto. Good morning, little dreamer. What? I did not write Blab C. Don't go gaslighting me with your lies. Tatters, I will once again tell you there's no need to lie for attention. Andy Warhol had it coming by on his Chris Williams sitting in the back of the car, and the soft-smoking Guy Heller. Helen Keller. Wait, alright, give me a quick rundown, Nada. Tell me who Chris Williams is. I'm sorry if I'm a simpleton and I just don't know. And tell me who the soft-spoken Guy Heller is. I would Google it right now, but I don't want to interrupt my funky flow. And also, this beautiful mid-tier rabbit woman is talking to me, and so I need to pay her the proper attention. This doesn't often happen for me. You think that I'm odd and amazing and special? Thank you, the mighty Cheeto. That's very kind of you to say. I did not misspell anything. You just have dyslexia. Your eyes lie to you, and you're not so good at processing letters. That's why you failed high school English 3 times. It's okay, though. You went to high school back in the days before... Right, George Lucas is encroaching on us. Don't worry. The Astralis gave you the power to come and go as I please. But you're not just a visitor. I'm special. I need a place to call my own. They're giving me a house. Come here. Come meet Bob here, our future furniture expert. He'll help you with everything home-related. For now, let's start by picking your dream house style. Alright. Let's look at these houses. Oh, these are all honestly pretty nice. And... oh, I like this kind of rounded building, but this is a little bit too, homey for me. I want something a little bit fancier. I want something that would be, like, on MTV Cribs. Where's the nicest crib? Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, this is kind of old-timey looking. These are all honestly pretty good. Which crib suits me? Red. This is kind of my color scheme, so I like it a bit. But I like these rounded houses. Ooh, this one's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, this white and blue one is kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the flag of Finland, so I like it because of that. Whereas this one reminds me a little bit more of Poland, so I don't like it that much. So I'm gonna go with this one because it's beige. MTV, you haven't heard that name in years. What? Tom Green? This is the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green Tom Show. This is my favorite show. It's the Tom Green Show. I actually don't remember the name of it. But you know what? If I was ever the sort of person who had a whole bunch of homies, what I would do is I would play Celery Generals. I have some homies, but I don't know that I have any that would play Celery Generals with me. Celery Generals is a game that was invented by the Tom Green Show, where you get a celery stick and you decorate him using other vegetables, and then he becomes your Celery General, and then you place your celery in the road in a tactical spot to make sure that it gets run over. And then no, you place your enemy's celery in the road to make sure that it gets run over. And then whoever's Celery General gets run over first, they have to go eat it off the road with salad dressing optional. I think I have an average amount of energy. I'd have more energy if somebody wanted to play Celery Generals with me. I have never misspelled anything in my life, and that is the truth of the matter. I'm not a liar, buddy. I'm a truther. Ooh, I like this greenhouse. I'm gonna go with this green one. I got a letter. I'm gonna read it to me. Oh, that's home. Tap the sign. Alrighty. Is this just gonna be an Animal Crossing clone? That's what happened whenever I got Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It just turned out to be an Animal Crossing clone. Whoa! Whoa! I don't think I would play Elden Ring. A, I don't own Elden Ring. B, I think it would be too hard for me. Me and Ween, Guy Helver. What? What? Are all of the guys that you are the most enthusiastic about, your icons are just obscure people in the lives of Ween? Why not the main Ween boys? Why not even Claude Coleman Jr.? Why not Big Jim? Why not Fat Lenny? Why not Eddie Dingle? You have a square monitor. I don't have a square monitor. I'm actually using a television as my monitor right now because I don't have a monitor. You'd play that at Off Kai Wacino? Could I play it too? I wanna play Celery Generals with Tatters and Off Kai. Dorkito Chip, can you play Celery Generals? Do you know how to play Celery Generals? Can we all please play Celery Generals? Can I make a funny sound? Probably, not. I'm not really a very funny person, but I can try to make a funny sound, I guess. Let me think about what type of sound is funny. Maybe the sound that the Roadrunner makes is kind of funny. Let me see. Beep, beep. No, that's not funny. I don't know what a funny sound is. So let me answer that question. No, I cannot make a funny sound. Unfortunately, comedy is not my forte. My forte is actually being hyper intelligent. I have an IQ that is in the 1 percentile range, and so I'm actually much smarter than any of you. I am what one would call a genius. I am a genius. I am smarter than 99% of the entire population. So don't be intimidated. I can come up with very big ideas, and you're not gonna be. I'm not gonna say that, Mipsy. I will never say that series of integers. You think I'm a riot? What's this game? Celery General? No, this game is Heartopia. Celery General is a game whenever you decorate your celery like a general, and then you place it in the road, and then you have to get your opponent's general run over, and then you have to eat it with salad general. With salad generating. Salad dressing. Salad dressing. Oh, look, she waved at me. Dude, how is Celery General like Elden Ring? I've never played Elden Ring, and I'm not gonna play Elden Ring because it's too hard, and whenever I play it, everyone's just gonna laugh at me and backseat me, and they're gonna tell me that I suck. What? Mean Ween is a top 3 Ween bassist, and he ain't number 3? Okay, then who's number 3? Who's even number 2 then? I just met this kid. I hope that everybody has eternal happiness, except for Tatters. Yes, I'm a super genius, Tatters. You might not have known it, but I'm the smartest person in the world. I brainmog you. I brainmog Carmipsby, Nada Hermania, Mean Ween, Dorquito Chip, Carmipsby again, because he's just so dumb that he gets double mogged. Okay, Annie, where do you want me to go? I need to go talk to Bob. I don't want to talk to him. Ew, I don't like how, like, he has all those little floaty twirlies around him because he's so ugly. He doesn't deserve happiness. He did the Moid bounce again. He did the Moid bounce again. Ew. I will get, he did it again. Stop Moid bouncing. I'm just going to get it over with. I'm just going to, he's so close to me. His belly is touching me. This reminds me of that time that I went to the optometrist, and the optometrist was morbidly obese, but the room that he was in was really, really tiny. So then whenever he was sitting there talking to me, his giant gunt was brushing against my knee. It was terrible. It was disgusting. It was horrible. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm being obesophobic. I'm not really that opposed to people being like fat and stuff because that's like a personal decision, and I think that people have bodily autonomy, and so therefore they can do what they want. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for picking on George Lucas. I'm just gonna get this conversation over with. Cool. I guess I can just shoot down people who backseat. I guess I can. And I'm sorry that it happened to me too, Frambo. Don't laugh, Manny Major. I got gunted and you're laughing at me. Goes to show how much people care about you in this sad little Odette Celery General world. Number 1, Mean Ween. Number 2, Andrew Weiss. Number 3, Dave Druitt. Dude, you know a lot of Ween facts, but do you know any Ween fantasies? Don't get too close to my fantasy. Don't be afraid to touch the hand of your creator. Stare into the lion's eye, and if you taste the candy, you'll get to the surprise. Okay, that's enough Ween posting. I'm gonna settle in the town. Congrats on being on your new home in the town, thank you. We placed some starter furniture inside. A little gift, thank you. You'll find a workbench, okay. Simple, okay. Okay. Dude, shut up. Sleeping on the floor isn't exactly ideal. I told you this is why I had to get the freaking bed frame. Because the floor sleeper community is among the most persecuted on earth. If you sleep on the floor, if you choose to forgo having a bed frame, everybody will come after you. Everybody is going to shoot you with what the kids call microaggressions. They hate to see somebody succeeding without a bed frame. I hope I'm able to survive to Mighty Cheeto. Hi, JPZ. Good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. Okay, let's get started. All right, get this conversation over with. Okay, I'll make a bed. Okay, I got my recipes. Now I don't have to talk to this person anymore. Who are these people? Don't wave at me. Albert Jr. What are they? Are they in love? Are they a love couple? Are they kissing on my stream? No! Don't do that. Alright, you're gonna go to sleep. Good night, JPZ. Sleep tight. Oh, my house is beautiful. This is a much nicer house than I will ever have. But that is okay, because this is why we exist in games. It is the realm of fantasy. Ooh, I can pick the flower. Ooh, it's a blueberry. Oh, dude, this is totally just an Animal Crossing simulator, isn't it? That's okay. I'll play it. I'll see it. It's free, so it's whatever. Alright, open this mailbox. How do I open it? It doesn't tell me how to open this. You know, good night, JPZ. Thank you for stopping by. What is this? A cardboard box? Why is the Pringles guy on my box? Is this gonna be a Pringles themed bed? I wonder if there's gonna be an opening animation. Okay, I got wood. Straight grained and light limber can be gathered in abundance. Okay. You know what game is really fun? My Sims. I miss that game. I miss playing it on the Wii way back in the early 2000s. I like the building mechanic in that game. It was really easy. You just kind of stacked stuff like bricks and it just worked. It just worked. You're gonna go to bed too, Dorkito Chip? That's okay. I'll miss you a little bit, but not that much on account of not knowing you very well. Because if I said that I would miss you, then I'd be lying, and I ain't no liar. No, no. You have to leave for work or else they want you maimed and killed. I'm gonna maim and kill you if you leave. Like a celery general. I am going to destroy you. Just kidding. Alright, select the workbench. Place. Oh. This isn't working. Okay. I have to probably use my WASD controls. Alright, I'm using my WASD controls. How do I rotate this? Do I not get to oh, I see. Rotate this. Maybe if I use this control, it'll rotate it. How the heck do I freaking rotate this thing, dude? It's not telling me. Is it this tool? Rotate. Come on. Rotate. I guess it's not going to rotate. Do I press R? No, you are mistaken, Mr. Kermipsby. Also, I'm sorry that I insulted you, Carmipsby. I did not mean to insult you. It was only, oh, there's the rotation tool. I see it at the bottom of the screen. There it is. Wait, how did you know that the mouse scroll wheel is the rotate tool? That's not right. It's just that little button at the bottom of the screen. It's okay. This is why I won't miss you, because your hints don't work. Alright, make a bed. I'm going to make a bed frame. Little surprise waiting in the cloud. What's the little surprise waiting in the crowd? Did you join my game? Don't join my game. I don't want to see your green lizard face today. Alright, let's see this here. Single bed? Dude, why is Bob telling you to make a single bed? Maybe I get mom mad mamacitas. He doesn't know. He doesn't know if I pull mad mamacitas or not. Alright, whatever. Let's get crafting. Cookies. Alright, let's put this bad boy down somewhere. Alright, okay. B and place. Oh, come on, buddy. Place your bed. Place your beautiful bed with a bed frame. I wish that there was an option to sleep on the floor here. There should be. This game needs to be more inclusive to the floor bed community. What? Why? What do you mean? Whoa. Why isn't it letting me place it? This is dumb. Placed. Okay, now it's placed. If you want celery, would you be a general? I don't think that celeries would be jailed for avoiding the celery draft. If they did not want to be a celery general, I think that they would just be killed. I don't think that there is jail in the world of celeries because their lives are too short-lived for there to be jail. It would just be over. Have you ever had celery before? It just wilts the second you look at it, dude. It's just an assumption. It is just an assumption, and it's a rude one. Okay, it wants me to open the toolbox. Alright, let's see. Equip the builder tablet to adjust placement. I have to open the tablet to adjust placement? Why does this game want me to be an iPad kid? No, what? You wouldn't join my game? What do you mean by that? You don't think I'm good enough of a gamer to join the game of? You hate spending time with me so much that you would never join my game? That's mean of you. Why would you tell me that? I thought that we were acquainted. I thought that we were kinda amigos. I thought... Whoa. That's rude, Carmipsby. I hate you. I remember long ago, whenever I played that prison simulation game with you and my computer kept on crashing. Did that mean nothing to you? Are you not my amigo? You would never play the hit game Heartopia with me? I freaking hate you. That's it, buddy. I'm gonna make a doll of you and I'm gonna leave it in the road so that it gets run over. And then your organs are gonna go split splat all over the pavement. And I'm not talking about Pavement, the hit band that plays the song Harness Your Hopes with Just One Person. Because you know a person is only made for one. Don't scatterize them. Na 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 na. Cauterize and syrup and molasses. I hate Pavement. They suck. Long time no see. Hello, Eerie Gray. Do not make me a celery general. I'm going to celery general you. I am going to celery general all of you for being opposed to me. Hi, Screaming Loud. Nice to meet you, bud. Move and rotate the camera to select the furniture. After selecting, you can adjust this furniture's position. I hate tutorials. It's so stupid. Okay, I have to aim it at a furniture to adjust its position. This is dumb. Okay, let's see. What? What? I didn't want to go to bed. I wanted to use my iPad. Dude, why didn't she even get into the bed? She's just sleeping on top of the top sheet. That's weird. Get out of your bed, dude. It's not sleepy time. It's not time to rest, you lazy neat. I need to go get a job. Oh, hi, Beansy. Nice to see you. Alright. Okay, so I need to aim it here. And so... No! Don't get in bed again. Why are you afraid of sleeping at hotels? Is it because you think that you're going to get, like, head lice or something? Just don't get head lice. Just be bald, and then you probably won't get the head lices. Okay. Why is this not working? Please aim it at the thing you want to move, okay? Oh, okay, so there we go. I wish that it didn't have WASD controls. Why is this so dumb? Dude, this game sucks. This game freaking sucks. I hate this game. You haven't slept since yesterday and you're a watermelon general. You're not a watermelon general. You're just a silly feller. You're just a freaking celery general. That's the only type of general there is. You can't just go making up types of general, or else it gets kind of crazy. There has to be some sort of limit to the amount of generals that you can have. How do I unequip my iPad? Okay, my cat's scratching the door. He wants out. He wants to freaking go. Go on, little kitty. I'll miss you. You're a Hikoki Mori. You're a freaking Hikoki Mori. I'm so jealous of you. I wish I was a Hikoki Mori. I miss being a Hiki Neat. That was the happiest time of my life. I know how to play every game because of my 7,000 level IQ, my amigo. Alright, but I really do need to learn how to unequip my iPad. Oh well. Alright, Carmisfy, if you know how to unequip my iPad, please just tell me. Tell me how to unequip my iPad right now, or else I will make you a celery general. Oh wait, does he want me to move my things? Okay, let me see here. How do I do this? Oh, shoot. Okay. I guess. Okay, I'm gonna put this. Wait. If I put this in the corner, there's like an implication to it. Alright, that's fine. What? I thought you were acting like you knew. Don't just give me generic hints. Don't act as though you know how to play the game, but then you don't actually know how to play the game. And so then I look foolish for asking you for advice. Oh, I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, Manny Major, I'm not a freaking Hickey Neat. I wish I was. I too am in a wagey KG. I have 2 freaking wagey KG jobs. I've even been considering getting a 3rd one, so I just hope you know that I'm in this with you, buddy. I'm not a freaking Hickey Neat. I wish I was, and so therefore I don't resent people for having the life that I wish I had. Being a Hickey Neat, again, best time of my life. I freaking love being a Neat. It was awesome. Some people will tell you, oh, the Neat life sucks. It's so bad. But that's like a skill issue, as the kids say. If you know how to live good, you can live good as a Neat very easily. You can seek out the mental stimulation you need on your own time. You just have to have self-imposed challenges and a desire to go see new things. Alright, I need to put away my iPad. Let's see, maybe escape does work. Escape doesn't work! Carmipsy does not know how to game. Carmipsy does not have what the kids call elite ball knowledge because he is, as they say, unk. Carmipsy, you are unk. I just want you to know that. You are, in fact, an unk. It's like a toy enclosure to chew on. Yeah, if only. Is this the elder? Oh, that's kind of funny, Urinita. Okay, hold on. I need to read my mailbox. Read your mailbox! Alright, Karmis V, you do that. You do that. Elden... No! Not everything is comparable to Elden Ring of Celery Generals. This game is nothing like Celery General, because Celery General is actually what is called a good game. This is a mediocre game. Bug fixes and compensations. You're like 2 times my age! No, I'm not. I'm not that much older than you, Karmis V. In fact, I think that technically, you're older than me in Unk years, because Moys say just the second that they turn 22, they are chopped in Unk, and we throw them into the volcano, or we send them perpetually away to a little planet where they can live in peace and harmony and make prog rock music and play Hearts of Iron 4. They don't need to live among us regular folk. Oh, okay, so wait. Is this the metric of games? Is this Elden Ring or is this Celery General? It's neither. It is neither. Okay, claim. Ooh, I got 8,000 gold coins and 10 little pink stars. You're too old. No, I'm not old, Manny Ager. I'm not old. I'm youthful and spry. I am wise. I have youthful jubilance. I am merely 20 years old. I don't ask how long I've been 20 years old, but you must understand, Manny Major, I'm actually quite young in some people's eyes. Exactly, not a harmonica. You are you are not chopped and unk yet. But it's just around the corner. It's just around the corner, and then you're going to be sent to the Unk planet of prog rock and Hearts of Iron. So just beware. Beware, that's what's coming for you. That's so old in mouse years. It is. It is. It's around the corner. No, it isn't. No. You have to remember, I'm not a freaking rat, and I'm not only a rat. I'm not just a mouse. I'm a mouse and I'm a human. I'm not 200 years old. That's preposterous. I'm not 3,082 years old. I didn't teach Jesus how to moonwalk. I'm not that old, dude. I'm pretty young, all things considered. I'm pretty youthful, in my opinion. Now, Karmisvi, use your Zoomer knowledge. Use your Zoomer knowledge to figure out how to close my iPad. Wait, this is literally such a grandma scenario to be in. Getting your younger peer to be like, okay, resolve this basic tech issue that I'm not gonna look up. Look up my issue. Why do I have so many pop-ups on my computer? Why does it run so slowly? Fix it, grandson. Fix it. Wah! I am not 200 in human years. Good morning, Todd Howard. It's nice to see you, Todd Howard. Today I will not be buying Skyrim, but fine. I'm gonna look up the controls in Heartopia. Heartopia controls how to put away my iPad. Okay, swipe up the bottom edge. No, freaking Google AI. You're not giving me the right advice that I need. How do I close my tablet? How do I close my freaking tablet? Click the... Wait, you can use a controller for this game? I thought that you couldn't use a controller. Okay, so the results on Google were inconclusive. Pressing space doesn't do anything, buddy. It just makes you jump. Look at that. Look at that. You're terrible at tech support. The issue is my tissue. Don't freaking call me a freak. That's mean. I'm the most normal person out of all of you. I would say that I'm normal and the rest of yous are what they would call subnormal. Alright, let's see here. Maybe if I press put away my iPad. Well, it's okay. This is just like the episode of Seinfeld whenever Jerry gets his iPad. So don't even worry. Just imagine that I am Jerry Seinfeld. Dude, even my freaking character looks old. Why the heck did I choose a blazer and sneakers and white hair? I don't have any drip. I don't have any motion. I don't even have any ice. I just look dumb. I just look chopped As the kids say, no, not a Harmonia. We are not Radiohead posting in this stream. That is what we are not gonna do. What? The button in the top right? That's my freaking backpack, dude. Okay, let me see. I wonder if I can throw this stick at George Lucas. I wonder if I can beat him with the stick. That would be cool. Wait, maybe if I pick this flower, it'll take it away. Come on, pick the flower, buddy. Pick the flower, buddy. No! I just used my other hand. Pregnant mom simulator. That's kind of redundant. Who else is gonna be freaking pregnant? Oh wait, I guess I forgot about impreg. What would you do, Eerie Gray, if somebody wrote a fanfiction about you being impreg, but it was a really heartwarming fanfiction and they portrayed you as a good mother-father, and it was really heartwarming and you raised that baby on your own despite being a single mother, single father person, and they grew to really love you and appreciate you for all of the sacrifices that you made in order to bring them up. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long? Wouldn't it be nice? Do, 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 do. Alright, we're gonna go talk to George Lucas. Maybe he'll tell me how to pull away my iPod. Looking to buy some new furniture? Dude, this really is George Lucas. Always looking to make a quick buck. He's greedy. But look at him. I'm taller than him. I freaking height mog him. I must be like, 6'8" or something, and he's just a freaking... Oh wait, no, I know. I'm freaking 6 feet tall, and he's freaking 5'11". Just look at him. He's freaking king of the manlets over here. Goodbye, Nada. It was nice to meet you. VTubers always... You're sick of this sickness? I think the sickness that you're sick of, Manny Major, is morning sickness because you're freaking impregned. You are freaking pregnant. I should go make myself a cup of tea. To drink while I'm playing a cheeky round of Vicky 3. I freaking love playing a cheeky round of Vicky 3. I'm so good at playing Vicky 3. Just kidding, I'm never gonna play Vicky 3. Because Vicky 3 is, as the kids say, the celery generals of gaming. It is the Elden Rings of VTuber games. Alright, let me see. What's this essential home stuff that you want me to buy? I'm an essential homeowner. You're a homo. And I am a homeowner. Wait, that makes me the homeowner. That's what I called my friend. I had a friend who was in middle-aged, and he recently purchased a house, and then I was like, now you're a homo. You're a homeowner. I like that pun. It's stupid, but it makes me laugh every time. Well, I guess not every time, because I just said it, but it did at least give me a short chuckle in my head, because I'm like, haha, that's funny to me. Do not put that evil on you. I am going to put that evil on you, Manny Major, and I hope that you can step up to the challenge of single motherhood. Alright, I got the makings of a fine artisan. Yeah, okay, buddy. Alright. Give me the recipes. You need materials. See those bushes, trees, and stones. Take the pickaxe. Oh, wow. I'm literally like Minecraft Steve. Recipe for wood fiber rug. Recipe for snake plant. But I don't want a snake plant. That's dumb. Whoa. Did you see that twirl? In Cuphead, I used to like being Mugman, but then they added in a twirl animation, and then I decided not to like Mugman anymore. Lucas the Goongas. What's a Goonga? You can't just go make up words. I wonder if I can swim. Hold on. Maybe this will get rid of my iPad. Oh, dude, I can't even swim. That's lame. Weak sauce. I hate this free game. I do not know why people play this. Okay, hold on. Maybe if I... How do I look at the controls? If I press escape, it doesn't even bring up, like, the menu. Alright, let's look at tools. Maybe if I click on this... Oh! I just had to click on it again. Alright, buddy. I guess we're harvesting resources. What are these resources? I'm gonna collect branches. Branches? Like, branch from the hit movie Trolls World Tour? That's so cool. I love Trolls World Tour. Ooh, can I catch this butterfly? I don't think that's a butterfly. I think that's actually a moth. This game sucks. Well, you know what? Complaining won't get you anywhere in life. Complaining is the first step to being a loser. The second step is being named Carmipsby. Wait, I'm sorry, Carmipsby. That was mean. I didn't mean to tell you something mean. Butterflies drink blood. Who do they drink the blood of? Whenever I was younger, I used to be afraid of butterflies, but not because of any blood association. I just used to be afraid of the way that they flew. The way they flapped around erratically. I was always afraid that one would land on my face, and that's a rather embarrassing fear for somebody to have. Look at me, harvesting these branches. Me, I am a hunter and gatherer. You are a berry picker. You are a berry picker. Was this from the SpongeBob episode? What? That butterflies drink blood? And also, whenever you say Roxy is so cool, which Roxy do you mean? I can think of one Roxy. There's a person who I'm acquainted with named Foxy Roxy. That's a VTuber. They're nice. They're cool. They're really friendly. But I don't know if you're talking about the same person. I don't know if there's any other Roxys, but that's the only Roxy that I would know about. Alright, chop down this tree. Ooh, she's just like Abraham Lincoln. I chopped down the cherry tree. I cannot tell a lie. Roxy from the Trolls World Tour? There's not a character named Roxy. Are you thinking about Queen Barb? Her name is Queen Barb, not Roxy, silly. Okay, the trees need rest, whatever. Butterflies are the BPD online girls of the insect world. Are they really? Ito, how do I know that you're not a BPD girl? What if you were a BP demon that goes around emotionally manipulating people for the thrill of validation, and you wear lots of eyeliner, and you surround yourself with Kuromi plushes? What if you do that? Is that your secret identity? Are you a freaking BP demon e-girl? Who the heck is that? Look at him. Look at him. He looks like a dork. I'm gonna hit him with my axe. Get out of my world, Moidlet. Okay, I can't kill him. That's okay. Yeah! Queen Barb, dingus. Wait, butterflies drink blood? That's kind of cool, actually. You know what, Action Points Mace? You've actually made me like butterflies a little bit more than I did previously. Hold on, can I steal this motorcycle? Oh, this game is cool. This game is cool now. Oh my goodness, I want to go faster, though. This is kind of slow. Dude, this is not that cool. What? What, Manny Major? What is wrong? It's okay, Ito Oni. I don't mind personally that you're a BPD e-girl. That's your business. That doesn't affect my life. I wonder if I can honk. Beep beep. No. Okay, I want a motorcycle, but I want one that's faster than that. That's for weenies. I have a need for speed. And using that little cheap motorcycle that doesn't even go faster than walking pace just won't cut it for me. I'm a speed demon, baby. I play by my own rules. But I think that soon the rule will be that I need to get a delicious drink of tea. You're right. I do remember that now. It's very funny. Good job with your remembering, Eerie Gray. I dare say that in no time you're gonna shape up to being a top tier rememberer. That was a top tier SpongeBob reference. I liked it. I liked thinking about it. You're one of the good ones. Don't come to school tomorrow, buddy, as the kids say. I don't think the kids really say that much. I think that is an overused term because I think that in that scenario, I would probably say something more whimsical. I'd probably say something like, hey, bud, you're really special to me. And so you can go to school if you want to tomorrow, and I'll just make sure not any harm comes your way. Is that another freaking Moid? Why are there so many in this game? At least in Animal Crossing, they were all animals, and so their disgusting faces were hidden. I don't think there's any beards in Animal Crossing. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his freaking exposed toes. I don't like this. I don't like the concept of males wearing sandals because then you're forced to look at their disgusting toes. It's just unbecoming. But whatever. I'm going to talk to him. I need to stop discriminating. Sea fisheries. Want to rent a boat to go fishing? No, I don't want to rent a boat to go fishing. Maybe later, but that's not what I'm interested in right now. Right now, I'm playing the tutorial. I do kind of like walking around with the axe. It makes me feel like a young and more handsome Patrick Bateman. You might think, hey, that's not possible. That guy has like an amazing skincare routine. But nonetheless, as aesthetic as he might be, I am even more aesthetic yet due to being a freaking 3.5 PSL, aka the greatest score that a human being is capable of having. Besides timber, also obtaining stones from deposits is essential. Okay, George Lucas, you direct a few films and now you think you can boss me around. Go to the quarry. Get the stones. Yeah, okay, buddy. On my own time. I do what I please. Who's this? Looks like a nerd. Nice glasses, nerd. You're literally a 6 eyes. You got glasses, you got goggles. Pick a struggle. Looks like a doofus. Wait, stop being mean to the people in the game, Odette. These are probably nice people. I do not have the same vibe as Nardwar. Are you dumb, Ito Oni? I don't think you're dumb because you're capable of making beautiful cartoons. And while that might be my most respected task ever, I think you might still actually be a little bit dumb if you think that I have anything in common with that disgusting Canadian with foul breath, Nardwar. If I ever encountered Nardwar, I would beat him up in the same way that Sonic Youth beat him up. And he would deserve it. I would kick him in the hiney. I would poke him in the eye. I would confiscate his hat and throw it off of a cliff because he deserves it for being annoying and having a squeaky voice. I hate people with squeaky voices. I would never have a squeaky voice like freaking Nardwar. Olds are not allowed in Animal Crossing. Exactly. I need to play the game Expedition 33 one day. I know that there's no old people in that by design. All the guys in this game are Unk. Let me see. Let's see here. Look at this guy. He's Unk too. Just kidding. I think this is a woman. I can't tell. Oh, Albert Jr. I'm taller than him. I mog everybody in this game. I am just that much of an alpha, apparently. I need to stop using this stupid jargon. I'm doing it too much. I just can't. What the heck? Why is this dog wearing a hoodie? Why is his name Tater Tot? Hello, Tater Tot. I like ya. Alright, Tater Tot. You're okay. You're alright. I like him. No! I will not. I'm not going to say doot doodle doot doot doot. If I ever got interviewed with Nardwar, I told ya. It's game over, Ito. I'm beating him up. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, BRB. I'm gonna go make myself a delicious cup of tea. I'm gonna make a delicious cuppa. If you get bored and leave while I'm making a delicious cuppa, then I'm not gonna miss you because I don't know you. Goodbye! Whoa, I was about to go make myself a delicious cuppa, but then I noticed Manny Major freaking spoiling Expedition 33? That's stone cold, buddy. Alright, back to the cuppa. Oh, might. Do you fancy a cheeky Vicky 3? Just kidding, again. I don't think I could play Vicky 3, as the kids say. Okay, here, let me ask you a question real fast. I burned my hand making a tea, but that's not what I was going to tell you about. What I was going to tell you is that I actually have a question. Are strategy games like that? You didn't leave Manny Major. Quit lying. You're literally here right now. You're not gone. You're here. And you're complaining. And you're probably complaining because the pregnancy has made you irritable. But it's okay. I know it's not easy being a single mother. You'll get through this. You have a support system. We will help you. We as a community will have a baby shower for you. But that's not the point right now. This isn't about you, okay? That's the problem with new mothers. You think that everything is always about you. You think motherhood is the biggest deal ever. And yeah, it is a pretty big deal. But this is my stream. This is Odd Hour. It's not called Manny Major Hour. It is Odd Hour. Odette Hour. This is about me. Me. Not you. I don't know if you could tell if that was me sassily swishing my hair. Hold on, let me do it again. Why did you say a T and not some? I don't know. I think it's because I've been talking to British people lately. And so, after making a number of British acquaintances, I think their mannerisms have rubbed off on me a little bit. Because whenever they eat food from a different culture, also, hi Coach McGurk, hi Spike Bomb, they don't say, they don't say, like, I want Chinese food or I want some Chinese. They say, I would like a Chinese. I would like an Indian. They act as though they're getting an individual rather than, the thing. And so they're not like, I'm gonna go get some tea. They're like, I will get a tea. And so I got a tea. And so I don't know why you're in here just being nitpicking me. It doesn't matter that I've started associating with the British. The British like me. What can I say? It's probably because I'm so smart and cool, unlike them. And so they like me because I fulfill the qualities that they don't have, such as my cool American demeanor, my independence, my healthy teeth. Oh, wait! Oh! I just started insulting British people and then a freaking British person just came in right now. Hi! Hello, my friend. W. I did not speak ill of England. I think that y'all are great people. I really like the way that you eat beans on toast and stuff. It's highly insightful. Huh. I need to take out my Invisalign to drink my tea. I mean, my some tea, as Kermipsby said. Also, hi again, Dustlight. Hi, Frambo. No. Odd Hour does not last exactly 1 hour all the time. It usually lasts however long it lasts until I wind up getting tired. Play Hearts of Iron for overhauls. No, I bet that's hard. I've heard British people playing Hearts of Iron, and I don't know, dude. I think that's probably too intense for me. Okay, well, give me an indicator. What's the easiest strategy game? What's the baby level, dingus level strategy game that would be baby's first strategy game if somebody wanted to try them? Ah, this tea is hot. Oh my gosh, it needs more milk. It burnt my mouth. Ouch. Ow. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. My taste buds are dying and I want to freaking die. This is the true British experience, having dead taste buds. I want to start playing for my freaking TV license. No, Todd Howard, I don't want to be that British. I don't need a license for this stream. You can't even watch this stream without a freaking license. Hi, Farland. Nice to see you. W, do you really eat beans on toast? Are you eating your toasty beans right now? Are you beaning on your toast right this very second? Stop beaning on that toast, young man. Ha, young man, I bet nobody calls you that anymore. Wait, nobody calls me that anymore either. I was just joking because I saw like your YouTube videos titles. They're always about how old you are, but you're not even that old. It's funny. Your Canadian says gonna make a tea. Ooh, I'm not a freaking Canadian. As you can tell, I'm too alpha to be Canadian. I'm an alpha wolf. Ow! Ow! That's enough howling like a wolf. Hello, Yovelinger. Good morning. Is Civilization really the easiest strategy game? Is that the one that I need to start with? Look, man, I'm going to show off my Invisalign because I paid a lot of moolah for it. It's probably the biggest investment I've ever made in my life, but it was totally worth it because my, crooked teeth used to be my insecurity, but now they are so straight and wonderful, it makes me happy. Now I actually smile when I go out and about, and I think that it makes people treat me nicer because I'm always smiling at them, and life has just become positive. And so if you have weird teeth, just go get them fixed, bro. Just work like 2 jobs so that you can get them fixed. It'll be worth it. Advanced Wars, Stellaris. Okay, so I'm getting 2 votes for Stellaris is the easiest strat game. I guess maybe that's the one that I need to look into. Colonizism probably is pretty bad because look at it. You're in my stream right now freaking colonizing it, trying to act like everything's about WWW hour. But listen here, buddy. You can't take over this freaking stream just because you're all British or whatever. Get the hell out of here, you freaking tea drinking, bean eating Brit bong. Go on, get. Ha ha ha! Got him! I defeated the British menace once again! Oh, say, can you see? Alright, we're not singing again anymore. That was enough singing. Final Fantasy Tactics, Civ 6, Civ 4 or 5. Okay, so we are thinking that it's probably going to be either Civilization or Stellaris. Sorry my model keeps on yonking out. It's because I'm shaking my head around because I like shaking around a lot. But sometimes the tracking gets all janky. But it feels so good. If you want to, you can shake with me. Because whenever you feel your brain jostling around in there, it feels nice. It feels exhilarating. It doesn't feel exhilarating, but it feels like a massage for the head. And the shoulders. Oh man, I feel like I can even hear it like sloshing around in there. This is why nobody likes Brits. Nobody indeed. Shame on you, Britishes. Shame on you. I don't know how to play chess. Empires of the Undergrowth. I've never played Empires of the Undergrowth. Okay. Maybe I will start with Civ 4 because it's old and so therefore it might be really cheap. Because I'm not exactly made of moolah because I put all of my moolah into my orthodontic treatment. But it was worth it for me because I did really want to have my teeth fixed. Hi, Asladon. Nice to see you. Yeah, you got a license to watch this chuba? No, sir. That's it, buddy. You're arrested. But the problem is that if I arrested you, you'd be able to get away because all I would have is that silly baton that British people beat people with. Oi, you got a license for that? Oh, yeah, the Bobby's not going to stop you, buddy. Who is no one? I don't know who no one is. That's a trick question. That's the other problem with trick questions with people like you British people are always pulling out these trick questions. Never a straight answer with you. Always a confusing one. Always a willy-nilly silly answer. Why are you called a mouse if you don't meow? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I can meow if I want to, because I can do what I want, because I'm a rebel without a cause. Brits are all... Pink Floyd? I like Pink Floyd. They're fun. I like the band The Wall. I got bit by a skeeter earlier and my leg hurts. Skeeters hurt. Okay. Alright, gang. My plan is eventually, probably not today, because I need to go, like, download it. I'm going to start learning how to play strategy games. Why? I don't know, I've just never tried them, so I just want to. And so it seems like Civ 4 or Stellaris is the choice. Civ 4 or Stellaris. I don't know how to play chess. Endless, no! Stop throwing in options, Kermipsby and Ito. We've already picked. It either has to be Stellaris or Civ. Does my model have a reference sheet? I don't know. Presumably. Do you want to see me? I'll just show you me. I have some kickin' suspenders, but they aren't showing right now because I hid them. Because I was making fun of George Lucas's suspenders. But look, this is what I look like. I'm actually pretty tall. As you can see, I'm actually kind of alpha. I wonder how I put my suspenders back on. What is it? Yeah, it's this one. Do you think I look like a Giga Chat? Did you expect me to be so tall that I mog all of the chat like that? I've got legs for days, kid. Alright, now you know what I look like. There you go. Hold on, let me get back into a better viewing point, because the most important thing is making eye contact. You need to look at my face. You need to look into my eyes and look at my soul. You need to peer into me so that you can understand me, so that I can telecommute to you, so that I can plug you into my collective consciousness, and that we can all think in harmony together. Knights of Honor. No, Farland. We've already picked Civ 4 or Stellaris. DRM. You can post the files on a mega. Oh, that sounds kind of sus. Should I accept a mega file from Todd Howard? No, dude, you're gonna freaking bug my computer. I don't want you to give my computer AIDS. I'm sorry, I don't trust you, Todd. I don't trust you like that. I'd be scared. I'm not the most tech savvy, and so it'd probably be really easy to give me, like, computer AIDS, so I'm just not going to accept that file. No sir, no how. That said, I'm sure that it's really cheap because it's such an old game. I'm sure that I can find it for, like, I don't know, like, $5. Or I can find it online somewhere myself. It's just that, like, it's just, you can't just trust a random Todd Howard PFP. That would be insane. All I know is that the Brits they eat spotted dick and bangers and mash. Bangers and mash. What even is a banger? I think a banger is a sausage. I actually do kind of want to try British food. Here's the thing. I like a lot of disgusting food, so I think that it's possibly the case that I might find British food to be okay. As long as it's not bland, I would be okay with that. You just woke up? Good morning, Vietnam! Hi, OIY. Nice to see you. Good morning, Asladan. I'm not gonna play a Warcraft 3 and Diablo 2, silly. I'm sorry, my Swedish friend, but we've already decided. Civ 4 or Stellaris. Okay, what you missed, OIY, is that Todd Howard tried to pause my computer, but I said, yay, hey, no way! You are not gonna mess up my computer today! And that's pretty much it. And then I played this game called Heartopia for a very short amount of time, but then I realized that it was boring and terrible, and there were all these old obese men in it, and so I didn't want to play it anymore, because it was filled with George Lucas, essentially, and so that was like, okay, I'm checking out. But yeah, that is everything that you missed. And now I made myself a cup of tea, and I burnt my hand. Bayonetta anatomy. Yeah, buddy, I got legs for days. You'll make a reference sheet? Okay, just like screen cap me at various angles, and then you'd probably be able to compile. I might have one, because a long time ago, I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere. I know it's not like the most relevant right now, but I swear, I presumably have to have one. Stop stuttering, fool! Stuttering is cringe. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to. It just happens to everybody sometimes. Oh yeah, it only happens to betas like you, Odette. Stop stuttering right now. Chad would never stutter. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm not a freaking giga, Chad. I'm sorry I have a little bit of a stutter. I'm sorry I'm not perfect. Like you want me to be. Oh, it's okay. I forgive you. Nobody's perfect. You can't expect perfection from somebody. You can only expect the good and the bad because you are a human. You are a mouse, but you are a person with flaws, and I cherish you anyway. Okay, thank you. Now, do I have a reference sheet? I think maybe. I'm looking through the files on my computer. Whoa, there's me. But that's not a reference sheet. Those are just screen caps of me. This is a screen cap of me from whenever I made that Buffalo Bill video so long ago. Good times. Whoa, there's a picture of an obese rat. There's a picture of Garfield the cat. I drew a picture of Garfield. That's so nice. I'm so good at drawing a picture of Garfield. Whoa. I'm so good at drawing. Just kidding. I'm only mediocre at drawing. Long arms like an orangutan. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I was looking for a reference sheet. I don't think I'm going to be able to find one in a timely manner. So just trust that I presumably have maybe a reference sheet somewhere. But I don't know where it is. What is this? This is a picture of Star Butterfly from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. That's so funny. Ah, man. What is this? Oh, that's that video of that blue lady saying, Mom, what is it, Caillou? Can I play Minecraft on a PC? Sure, Caillou. Is it for free? Actually, there's a $30 fee. Oh my, that's a very high cost. No, Mom, that's not a high cost. Oh man, I don't remember the rest of how it goes, but I do have that saved. Oh wow, so many nice little drawings of Odette that I made. I'm so good at drawing little pictures of Odette. I'm so talented. Oh, that's cringe. Why did I draw that? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Who the heck would draw something like that? Odette, what are you, an idiot? Whoa, look, there's a video of an obese cat. It's so fun to go through your old files on your computer. Whoa, look at all these cool gifts. Whoa, there's a picture of Velma Green, the Spider Queen from Scooby-Doo. I remember Velma Green, the Spider Queen from Scooby-Doo. I like Velma Green, the Spider Queen from Scooby-Doo. But the problem is, okay, I found the freaking reference sheet. I'm so freaking intelligent, bro. I'm such a freaking genius. Okay, I found it. Okay, so I need to copy it. And I need to paste it in an easier to find location, and then I need to upload it to a freaking file sharing website, and then I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna freaking send it to you. Alright, Moe box. Ma. Oh, dude, I need to read, like, the freaking Chatterino. I haven't been reading it because I have been looking for my reference sheet, and I got sidetracked to that, and then I was just talking to myself about all of the positive memories I have had in my folder. Yeah. Yep, those were good times. Alright, I did it! I found my freaking reference Reno. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna read these things, and then I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna paste it, and then I'm gonna read these things. There you go. There you go. Oh, wait, no, it made me lose my spot in the messages queue. Oh, dude, now I'm not going to be able to read all that stuff. Hold on, let me scroll up. I don't want to miss it. I want to know what all that stuff had. Okay, I found it. Okay, Pink Floyd, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Endless Legends. Throw off a wink during an eye contact battle. I don't wink at people. I only wink knowingly, like this. Oh. Wait, it's hard to blink when I'm on command, though. I did it! I winked! I'm so talented! Computer's closed due to AIDS? Haha! Not today! I'm still swimming around on the web, buddy, because I did not listen to Todd Howard, and I did not send me Skyrim too. Okay, Framble, I'll admit that was pretty funny. That was pretty goofy. That was pretty silly. You hate mashed potatoes? Why do you hate mashed potatoes? You hate the texture. What if they're textured mashed potatoes that have a little bit of the skin still left in them? That is not a freaking virus, Carmipsby. That is an honest file. I am an honest mouse with honest files. They're called bangers because of the song. Oh! Thank you, little British amigo, for explaining the point of bangers and mash. Ooh. Okay, that's Todd Howard Roulette. It might actually be a copy of Skyrim or Fallout 4. How scary! Ew! I would never tuck George Lucas into the bed and give him a kiss. I would give him a freaking railroad spike through the head. Naruto. Since you're multi-streaming, do you prefer us watching you on Twitch or YouTube? Probably YouTube. I'm gonna be honest, I just like YouTube more as a platform. I like Twitch, and I have a lot of people that primarily have found me through Twitch, and so I've been using both of them so that they don't feel left out, because a lot of them didn't even realize that I was back to doing things because I had been doing them on YouTube. But I do prefer YouTube as a platform. I just find it more enjoyable, and I find the people that tend to show up on YouTube streams or find you through YouTube to be a little bit more calm and more sane. Well, I guess that's not true because sometimes they're excitable. They're just, I don't know. Twitch is so popular for streaming that you get in too many people, and a lot of them just don't know how to act. They're not very funny or interesting. They're just Zoomers that want to spam. And I don't know, sometimes that's funny, but it's not always great. But sometimes it's not to discredit Twitch, because there's a lot of fantastic people on Twitch. And Twitch is also very, very good for certain things like clips. And it's fun that it's like curated for live streamers, and so you can just see everybody right there. But all in all, I prefer YouTube. Also because it automatically archives your VODs, but I don't mind either of them. Oh, that's really sweet of you, Dustlight. Thank you. I appreciate your willingness to make a little doodle of me. I will be very grateful. I will tell you, what? I do not remind you of the freaking gay mouse. I do not look like the gay mouse, Oye. You look like the gay mouse. You look like a freaking gay mouse. You look like a gay louse. You look like a gay piojo because you're a freaking lice. And you have piojos all over your hair. And I'm going to have to shave you bald so then you don't have freaking piojos. You don't even know what piojos are because you're French. Because I know you're French because whenever people subscribe to me on YouTube, I click on their YouTube channel and I go look around on their pages because I'm nosy. Because I'm scary. I'll stalk you. I'm stalking you right now, buddy. So do you go from the model you made to this one? If so, I can send you the Arqui. What do you mean the Arqui? What do you mean? What do you mean, Carmipsby? No, now I mostly just use this model. But I do have another model that I could use. I could use my freaking 3D model. It's pretty cool, but maybe I'll show you some other time. It's very moe. It's very kawaii, as the kids say. Hi, Chris Summers. Nice to see you. How about Bubble and Squeak? What the heck is Bubble and Squeak? What the heck is Bubble and Squeak? Ha ha. I know that you're freaking French. You found me through my surgery video, Aslodon. See, this is why you're a good viewer, because you found me through YouTube. We are cooked. What do you mean cooked? You're not cooked. Aw, thank you, Frambo. That's really nice of you. I don't know. Maybe you can just watch me on either one. It doesn't matter. Is that a Polish thing? Is what a Polish thing? What scares me, urinator? What's scary about me? I'm a pretty nice young lady. I guess the young part is debatable, but anyway, I'm a nice lady. I'm friendly. I only stalk you because I want to know about you because I'm very highly fascinated in the sort of people that watch my channel. And so if somebody gives me data on that, then I'm gonna go look at it. And from what I found, the primary people that watch me on YouTube have something mentally wrong with them, but that's okay. I appreciate your company, my subnormal friends. I cherish you and the time that we spend together, but not that much because I do not encourage attachment. No, but I do appreciate you. I really do. What do you mean, oh hell nah, oi? You don't like me looking at your YouTube channel? Well then maybe you should set it to private. Look under your bed? Well hey, you know what? There's a solution to that, Tim. Just don't have a bed frame and I can't hide under your bed. Dingus. Just some slang. Stands for real quick, just a little slang. What are you talking about, Carmipsy? What are you talking? What's the slang? What is the slang? I want to know. I'm not a stalker. I'm just a little curious. Exactly, Frambo. Exactly. Is deep fried Odette model you can choose? What do you mean? What do you mean deep fried? Oh wait, are you talking about the original model that I made so long ago that looks terrible? I probably have it saved somewhere on my computer. I could probably bust out the old retro Odette model, but it's poorly made and the mouth doesn't work correctly, but I can show you. If you stalk me, you'll see me painting your Warhammer figures. I will look with very close detail, and then I'll say, wow, bad technique, buddy. Paint them more carefully. Paint them more... I'm getting too hyper. I'm getting too worked up. I need to take a chill pill. I need to take a sip of this tea. Oh, it's so hot. Yeah, that was some chillin' tea. That was some mentally chilling, relaxing tea. I'm always up to maxing and relaxing so cool and shooting some b-ball up outside the pool and a couple of buys that were up to no good. Started making trouble in the neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and my mama got tired. She said, "Run with your Uncle Bel Air." Do, do, do. You found me through my Pim video. That was a good video. Yep, that was a Kino video. Yep. I think the video that I'm most proud of, like the video that I consider my magnum opus, is probably still the circumcision Asmar. Whenever I watch it, I laugh. Even though not everybody thinks my videos are funny, whenever I make them, they are funny to me. And so that is all that counts. Whenever I see them, I go, ha, 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 ha. Because that's the thing. You can only appeal to your own sense of humor. And if people like it, good. If they don't like it, then whatevs. But the most important thing in life is to make yourself laugh. I think. In my opinion. Or at least to entertain yourself. I only make things that would be entertaining to myself. You've watched my Tomoko AMV. Ah, yes, I remember that summer whenever I was really into making AMVs. I'm glad that somehow the AMVs transferred to you actually like watching me. I appreciate it. No, the thumbnail burn filter one. Oh, I think those were some of my old odd hour streams. You can watch those if you want, but I don't remember that much about what was on them. I think that whenever I was making those videos, I was going through a phase where I didn't really have like a good setup for streaming, but I still wanted to. And so they were always limited in some capacity. And so they would be really basic. Sometimes it would just be playing music and drawing. Oh yeah, that's how Odd Hour started, is that sometimes I just wanted the company of streaming and the social aspect of it. And so I would stream myself drawing and listening to music, but then eventually people started making requests. And so then I ran with it, and for a while I had a thing going on called Odd Hour, where I pretended to be a radio person. And so I would stream music and music requests and then take in callers. However, then I curated my channel on Twitch to be able to do that so that I would have permissions and not get copy struck. But now I don't do that anymore, specifically because of the copying reason. Because I keep on getting my videos deleted whenever I do that or muted. And so now I'm a little bit more hesitant to do that. And so I switched from my Twitch account to not being in DJ mode anymore. And so now I don't have any permissions. And so, what was the point that I was getting at? But the thing that I liked the most about that was making my little video editing bumpers and doing the call-ins. However, without the music portion, I guess it wouldn't really be Odd Hour. And so I'm kind of in a bit of a standstill for Odd Hour. I'm not sure how I want to progress with that now that I can't do the music-y thingy, but that is okay. What's so painful about my Tomoko AMV? It's too close to home. That's a good one, though. Which one did you like? Which one are you talking about? Because I made two of them. Are you talking about the Drive one or the Ween one? See, whenever I made the Drive one, I was just thinking about how it felt to be in the time whenever Watamote came out, and Drive posting was at an all-time high because it was also like a year after the Drive movie came out, and so it just reminded me of my experience of being online in certain niche spaces where everybody was either posting Drive or Tomoko. And so I made that video with the intention of making it have the zeitgeist of 2013, and I think I succeeded. 2013 was a fun year for me. Yep. 2013 was a good year. You like my Brendan Small videos? Thank you, Farland. I like my Brendan Small videos too. Calm down, Carmipsy. I'm your friend. Shut up, Odette. I'm gonna kill you. What's the reason for my double helix? Oh, they're DNA strands, you see. I am a laboratory mouse. You could say that I am a failed experiment of sorts. And I'm glad that you find me, Chipper. Man, those were the good old days. Yep. 2013 was a good year. Yes, it is okay for you to enjoy the cereal of John Kellogg regardless of your state. However, John Kellogg would probably be opposed to that as Ladon. That's crazy, Chris Summers. That's a crazy one to have been introduced. So you touch the gun to remove the case? No! Only in a very surgical way. I used surgical instruments like forceps. There was no contact made because I am actually a medical professional. Imagine Dragon sucks, W! Wait, I'm sorry for being mean to you, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. Imagine Dragon sucks. And I am ashamed of you for making such a weak sauce suggestion, but it's okay. Because I have the capacity to forgive, just as you have the capacity to grow. Never recommend Imagine Dragons again, because they freaking suck. Skyway on, that is too much information, but okay, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad that you enjoy your Kellogg's cereal, but maybe you should keep that to yourself. Nobody wants to hear about the way that you enjoy your breakfast cereal. That is what we in the industry call TMI. TMI. Blech. Blech. Bliat. 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 I wonder if I'm saying bliat right. I don't know. Every hour is Odd Hour when Odette is involved. Darn tootin', buddy. Oh my goodness, I have work in 4 hours. I don't want to go. Oh, I hope they fire me. Tomorrow we're going to have a special promotion where you can fill anything with popcorn for $5. So it's going to be so tedious. It's going to be all of these gluttonous people going in to get their fill of the buttery menace. What's so interesting lure? Thanks for the lure. I am the secret of Nim. I'm just like Miss Busby. I don't think my lore is that complex. I'm just a failed experiment. What more is there to say on the matter? Good night, Kermipsby. It was nice to see you again. I'm sorry that I made fun of you for being less intelligent than me, for being green, for not knowing how to play games, for being chopped, for being unked, for being green, for liking the movie Rango, for liking the Amazing Digital Circus, for being homely, for being untalented, for being weak, for being uninspired, for being uncharismatic, for having bad posture, for having bad breath, for having bad motion, for having no drip, for having no ice, for all of those things. And so I hope that one day you can forgive me. Cheese. Cheese, forgive me. Cheese, forgive me, buddy. It's crazy, but at least I know you're not a Polish femboy. I know I'm not a Polish femboy. Every now and then the Polish people will come in like crabs in a bucket to drag me down to their level. But alas, it does not work. Imagine Dragons really does suck. If you like Imagine Dragons, then I suggest putting ice picks into your ears because you're clearly not using them correctly anyway. Oh, wait, I forgot. One of my New Year's resolutions was to be less abrasive about people liking different music than me. Ugh. There's no need to put down everybody's tastes, I know, but it's just so fun. It just feels so good to be mean. It just feels so nice to be rude to people. I love being rude. And so here's the thing, is like, if you're looking at the whole cost benefits analysis of the universe, if you're looking at it from a utilitarian perspective, I think that the joy that I get from being rude to people outweighs the suffering that is caused by my rudeness. Therefore, I should continue to be rude to people because it balances out in the grand scheme of things. Ugh. You keep me under your spell, oh my gosh, I love 2013. I love the, see, I knew that just to a specific demographic, just to a very specific demographic, the Tomoko Under Your Spell video would make perfect sense because it is a product of its time that I channeled using my 2013 nostalgia. Oh my gosh, I freaking loved being in middle school. It was so awesome, bro. Wonderwall. Wait, W, I know that you're being ridiculous on purpose. I know that you're being dumb on purpose, so I'm gonna forgive you for this one. I'm gonna cheese forgive you just this one time. Just this one time. But, you're on thin ice, buddy. I know that Wonderwall by Oasis is a joke suggestion, but you're pushing it. You're pushing it. Why are you calling me bumpy? What do you mean bumpy? I make bumpers, but I'm not bumpy. I'm bumpy. Cheese to meet you. I don't say cheese to meet you. Rhymy says cheese to meet you. I say cheese forgive me. Get it right, Scudawian. Scudawadian. Scudwagian. How do you say Scudawian? Liat, Scudawian. Me with a suspiciously popcorn-shaped belly. What a weird thing to say. That's like a Dobson-esque thing to say. That's like a Boar thing to say. Do you guys know who Dobson is? Is Andrew Dawson an illusion that everybody understands? You know, the silly blue bear that's really into inflation and defending women at conventions? I really wish Dobson could have defended me whenever I was at the convention. Dobson, come to my rescue! If I go to another VTuber convention, I'm going to need to hire Dobson as personal security. Just kidding, I didn't have any negative experiences at the VTuber convention. I actually had a very nice time. More like a successful experiment. Aw, Urinata. You're so nice. You're such a nice person. I might even consider stopping calling you Urinata. I'm gonna call you your proper name now. Urinuria. Hi. Shadow Queen, not Scudawian. Shadow Queen. Can I call you Scudawian anyway? I kind of like the name Scudawian. It's kind of fun to say. It rolls off the tongue. Whoa. You can't just pull up to the movies with a 200-liter trash can. That's too much popcorn. I'm sorry I had to kill Carmipsby like that. I'm sorry I had to do it to him. I had to assassinate him. He deserves it. He knows what he did. What if I'm at the suspiciously small height of 5'11"? 5'11" just won't cut it in the modern era, buddy. 5'11", that is the new 5'4". You're not even king of the manlet. You're duke of the manlets at that point, buddy. Nope, 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 nope. The new meta is that you have to be at least 6'5" or else you're totally cooked. You're cooked and you are -8 PSL, unfortunately. That's just life. That's life in the modern era, and we all just have to deal with it. We can't all be 3.5 PSL chads like Odette, and that's okay. God forbid, Odette, get a little motion. God forbid, indeed. God forbid, indeed. I am canonically 6'5". As you can tell by my abnormally long legs, I'm actually quite tall. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gargantuan. Whenever the Pixies wrote the song Gigantic, it was actually about me. Gigantic, gigantic, gigantic. A big, big love. A big, big love. That song is so funny. Okay, going back into zoomed in mode. Don't look at my freakishly long proportions anymore. Now you know that I'm actually freaking tall. I'm actually a Giga Alpha Chad. I mog all of the other mices. I mog all of them with my immense height and my immense intelligence too. You wrote a parody song, all Weird Al for the Velvet Underground song. Which one? Ooh, which Velvet Underground song did you write a parody for? You know what? Never mind, kid. I'm sorry that I was so mean to you. I meant to actually be nice, and so I'm gonna tell you something really nice real fast. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You think that people with bad taste in media should apologize? Alright, Asladin, why don't you get us started over here? You know what, W? That's very bold of you to say, as somebody who enjoys Imagine Dragons. If you think that bullying has a societal positive, then you need to admit that you have terrible taste. Or at least you're pretending to have terrible taste. We should all tell what music, Odette, you know what? I will judge you because I enjoy the act of judging, Frambo. But also, I put myself out there to be judged. I know that people think that the music that I like is goofy and sucks too, so I don't really mind it whenever people tell me that I suck. That's the thing. If you can't dish it out, you can't take it. I mean, if you can't dish it out, don't take. There's a phrase that says something like that, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, sure. You can be rude to me if you want to. I don't particularly care. Never mind, Cad. But you better do a good job. You better do a nice job. I like MJ Lindemann and Purity Ring. I like weird music. I don't think I've ever heard of MJ Lindemann or Purity Ring. You're winning the esoteric off, Chris Summers. You have me beat. The blue bear who eats anime. Yes, Dobson! Asladon, are you secretly Dobson? Is that what you're telling us? What if you're actually secretly Dobson and you're keeping it a secret because you don't want us all to be like, oh my gosh, Dobson Coon! Dobson Coon! I'm so excited to meet you, Dobson Coon! Ah, Dobson, oh, you're so smart, Dobson. You're so kawaii, Dobson. Whoa, W likes inflation and respects women. Called out. You freaking love inflating. You love inflating and you love inflating women's egos and their bodies. Ha ha. W likes inflation. W wants to become a balloon boy. Ha 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 ha. Balloon boy, balloon boy. W, I'm sorry I called you a balloon boy. Sorry I called you a balloon boy. That's mean. You don't have to be a balloon boy. You don't live in a balloon. Hi. Hi, nice to see you. Odette is canonically 6'5". You gotta be 2 Odettes tall for this ride. I am extremely tall because I am in the alpha mouse. Lab rats were bred to have no immune system and develop cancer easily. This is why you need to appreciate all of the time with me that you have. I'm not going to live long, and so you need to cherish every single Odette moment that you get in your godforsaken life, oye. I don't have bumpy tumors. These are actually ears. What if the back of me is covered in tumors and you can only see the front of me, and so the front is appealing, but actually on the back of my head and all over my back and the back of my legs, I have disgusting pustulating tumors everywhere. Or what if they're kawaii tumors that are shaped like a smiley face? Whoa! Your love of inflation comes from the heart. Okay, W. I guess that it's acceptable. Okay, that's a really good idea, Manny Major. I'm going to take a screen cap of that. Do I ever pause talking? Whenever I don't have anything to say. Whenever Manny Major is talking, I look, I stop, and I listen. Alright, I looked and I stopped and I listened. Oh, hours by the velvet underground. But if you close the door, the night could last forever. Leave the wine glass out and drink a toast to never. Oh, someday I know someone will look me in the eye and say, hello, you're my very special one. But if you close the door, I'll never have to see that face again. Shiny Cadillac cars, na-na-na-na-na, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, as they stand disarrayed, and na-na-na-na-na, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I know the song. I don't know all of it, but I know which one you're talking about. You're gonna make it into After Midnight. Whoa, I see. It'd be probably really, really fun to live in a freaking bug-out shelter. But I would not want to live in a bug-out shelter with any of you, because I think you would cannibalize me. You would say like, oh, look at those delicious ears. They remind me of delicious buttery popcorn because you work at the movie theater. And then I'd freaking get devoured. And I'm sorry, you sickos. I have no desire to be devoured. I'm not a war freak like Mr. Andrew Dobson. Dob the knob Dobson. Dob the slob Dobson. No. Hold on, I need to drink my delicious tea. Now that Kermipsby's not here to make fun of me for calling it a tea, which there's obviously nothing wrong with. Simply delicious. I am the Glupgo Gapgo Lab, the Shrubble Dubba Dibba Dubba Dibba Dub Dab. I'm full of Shribble Dibble time. I am the yeast of thoughts and mind. Shibble Dubba Dibba Dubba Dibba Dub Dab. Shibble Dubba Dibba Dubba Dibba Dub Dab. I love books. Oh man, I think the Globgo Gabgalab is my favorite British person. That's what the average British person looks like. Wait, I'm sorry, British people. I didn't mean to tell you mean stuff. I didn't mean to tell you mean stuff about the Globgo Gabgalab, the Shabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dab. You're gonna W, I'm sorry for picking on you. No, I'm just a mean person like that. I'm just a rude dude with a toot, apparently. I'll pick on somebody else. Odette is built like the perfect life form. I am the perfect life form. My father made me perfectly. My father being, of course, Yakub. Just kidding. I was not really made by Yakub. That was just a joke. That was simply a gag. That was simply a prank. That was... I'm sorry, Scud the Woogan, for making fun of British people. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I think the British people are really cool. I really like the way that they do British stuff. Like drinking tea. Like drinking tea. I didn't say drinking tea. I meant to say drinking tea. Drinking tea. I don't yap infinitely. Sometimes I stop to say stuff. Sometimes I stop to take a breath. Sometimes I breathe. Do you want me to do mindfulness exercises? Do you feel like I'm talking too much? All right, everybody. Let's do mindfulness exercises. You know what, W? You're all right. You're pretty okay for a British person. All right, let's do some mindful exercises. Okay, I feel pretty mindful. If you close the blast door, the Russians could last till... Okay, I get it. If you close the blast door, the rations could last to November. Flee the sun like shine. It's now hell on earth forever. I get it, Yuval Langer. I get it. What? What do you mean the silence was terrifying? Whenever Manny Major stops, you look and you listen. You pay attention, okay? You have to pay attention because Manny Major is a young single mother who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids, and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. He's a survivor. You're full of mind now. I'm full of mind. I am so freaking mindful, bro. I'm so freaking mindful. No. Well, see, here's the thing. It would still be cannibalism if you ate me in the blast shelter, because I'm not just a mouse. I'm a freaking partially a human too. My friend is hyper obsessed with you and sends me clips of you every day. Do you have a message for him? Okay, Vel Melhor, let me tell you something. Thank you, Vel Melhor's amigo, for enjoying my Clipserinos. I appreciate it, but you need to tell your friend Vel Melhor to get a better PFP, because Connie from Steven Universe is awful. She's so freaking annoying. Steven Universe is like an okay show. It's a solid 6 out of 10, but she should have A more likable character as a profile picture, like maybe Pearl or something. I like Pearl because she has a pointy nose. I would not taste like delicious buttery popcorn. That is my message. Yes, I wear a haptic feedback suit. I wear it every single day. Ew, no, I don't want a disgusting massage from you, OEW. I would never be touched by a freaking French person. That's disgusting. I would not even shake a French person's hand. I would not even save a French person from falling off of a cliff if they were hanging on like the Lion King and they tried to extend a hand forward saying, pull me up, Odette. I would in fact act like I was going to reach over and pull you up, but then I would stomp on your hand so you fell to your death. That is what I would do, rather than share a bunker with you, OIY. Disgusting. Dégoûtant. I don't eat my freaking ears. Do not cannibalize me, bro. All of the people are frying. Oh, you're singing your freaking After Hours parody again. All the people are frying and they're having a good tan, and I wish it wouldn't happen to me. But if you close the blast door, you'll never have to hear a Geiger click again. I just don't got talent like that, but I bet that whenever you make it, it's going to flow a little bit better. I bet you have it figured out, Yolvelinger. I bet you're a little bit more talented than me. You like the Rat King remixes? Thank you. I have a song in my heart, and I have large discs on my head. You can tell Odette has good music taste because I remember the lyrics to the Glab Go Gabba song. Bro, hold on 1 second. Let me get a drink of water. I have extended my lungs too far. Okay, so guess what? Did you know that I'm actually cultivating mold? Hold on, let me read these messages and I'll tell you about the mold that I'm cultivating. It's a nonsense song. I see. You're never going to see it. It's a good song. You did a good job, Yolvelinger. I think that it requires a little bit of cleverness in order to do that. My friend is parasocial about you. What? Velma Lord, the friend is parasocial? Okay, now I regret sending that message. You should have told me before that your person was parasocial, or else I would not have encouraged that behavior. Okay, I have a new message for your friend. Ahem. Do not form excessive attachments to VTubers, because we, by nature, do not care about you. Not in a personal way. We appreciate you in the way that we would appreciate any other human, but forming emotional attachments to a streamer is an unhealthy thing. At most, you will be a buddy in which we interact with and riff with and have a very good time. But forming an actual emotional attachment to a VTuber is very bad for your well-being, unless it is only in a buddy way. At most, we are entertainers and buddy, and so you must always remember that. No parasocialism. No parasocialism. That is bad for you, young man. Very bad for you. Get that out of your thick noggin right now. Go out into the world. Form attachments to real people who can cherish your individuality and get to know you. Odette is just your computer buddy that lives on a screen. My life extends only to this screen. Whenever I am not online, I do not exist. I am not a person. I am simply a fragment of a being. Be mentally healthy. Be mentally sane. Be not deluded. Okay, that's all. I remind you of the Shrek coat. Oh, a talking mouse? That's rude, Quill Clock. That's mean. That's mean. Getting me to shut up isn't even a trick. I shut up whenever I want to. The thing is that I do what I want. And so if you tell me that you want me to shut up, I'm not going to shut up because I have a right to talk as much as I want to. But now, because you said that I never shut up, I'm going to not shut up. I'm going to be quiet, despite you. Okay. I feel better now. Oh, my foot. My foot is falling asleep. Ow! 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 I sat too cross-legged. Oh, every Steven Universe character is annoying. That's kind of true, but some of them are less annoying than others. Like Peridot is kind of cute, and Pearl is kind of cute, and she has a big old pointy nose. One of my favorite character design characteristics is whenever characters have really, really long pointy noses. I just think that it looks cool. That's why I like Brendan Small so much, and that's also why I like Pearl from Steven Universe so much. Okay, so whenever Steven Universe came out, like over 10 years ago, I did really like it whenever I was a youngster, and so then I would draw pictures of Pearl. And one thing that makes me happy is that like a year ago, I saw this drawing that I made of Pearl still being reposted online as like a reaction image, and I was like, man, that made me really happy to see, because it was just like, whoa, a blast from the past that I don't even have saved on my computer anymore. But then I saw it and it was like, yep, I'm definitely a person that exists in time. It's really nice whenever you make something like that, and occasionally you see it pop up every now and then. That's the beauty of existence. Now that's a good freaking cheeky tea. Now I'm ready to play a freaking cheeky Vicky 3. Just kidding, I don't know how to play that, and I'm never going to. We've already decided that it's either going to be Civ 4 or Stellaris. Civ 4 or Stellaris. You swear it was before it got bad. Well, you have Odette singing this. You didn't really have me singing the song Yuval Langer. I did such a crummy job because I couldn't really understand the rhythm, because I'm not exactly somebody that's good at that. Shut up, Oyayi. I'm not going to say that series of numbers. No French people. No French people. French people get in the France hole and I'm going to nuke you. Just like is implied by the song of Yuval Langer. Blah, blah, blah. What if a French person was actually a Polish person? Oh my gosh, that would be like a cockroach wearing the disguise of a mosquito. It's like, pick your poison. What would even be the point of doing that, because you're just picking to be an equally bad thing? I like stretching. It feels so good, bro. Meow, meow, meow. My ears do not taste like wax. They don't taste like anything except for mouse, dingus. I'm glad that you missed me whenever I was gone. Though I think that I might have to change my Enya starting music one day, because I keep on getting my videos partially muted, and I'm worried that one day Enya is going to take legal action against me. But personally, I feel that she should just give me free rights to use the, Orinoco flow. How many takes did it take to get the Charles Manson quote right? What Charles Manson quote do you mean? Are you telling lies for attention, Quill Clock? I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. That was not freaking amazing. This is why I hate UW. This is why I think that the subcontinent of England needs to be nuked to the oblivion where the wind rises mode right now. You need to go back under war. You need to go hunker in your little bunker and eat little cans of beans while I nuke the hell out of you, you freaking Brit Bong. Ugh. My music was not Imagine Dragons, and it never would be. Never, ever, ever, ever. Scuddawagon, W, you are the worst people I've ever met in your life, and I hate you. Asladon, why did you freaking war George Lucas? I hate British people. I hate British people. I hate British people. Blah. Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't understand. Why do I always just have to have the worst types of Europeans? I have freaking the British people. I have the Polish people. Why can't I get the good ones, like the freaking Finnish people or something? Nobody likes Poland. Nobody likes England. I want Finns. All I want are people from Finland to enjoy my streams. What does it take for me to appeal to Finland? What does it take? What do I lack? Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo. Ha! You thought I was crying, but I actually wasn't crying because I'm incapable of crying because I am strong. I am wise. Hi, Wilson. Hi, Wilson. It's nice to meet you. It's really nice to see you. Oh, you were being slandered online by your little buddy. You actually don't have parasocial delusions. You're actually mentally healthy. I'm so proud of you, sport. I'm so proud of you for not being a dingus, for not being the lowest of the low. Just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop being mean. I'm going to stop being mean. I'm going to be nice. 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 Everybody, I have an announcement to make. I'm nice now. I'm friendly. I'm a friendly little guy. Come here, get your politeisms. I'm gonna tell you such polite and kind, gentle things. Hey, are you drinking your wholesome little waterinos? Drink your wholesome little waterinos right now, or I'm gonna pour it on your face until you can't. No. I'm nice now. I'm extremely friendly. Hey, buddy, I hope you have a good day. I'm manifesting positive vibes for you. I think that your taste in music is unique and there's nothing wrong with it. I think that liking Imagine Dragons is fine. You're so cool. I cherish your individuality. I'm not gonna tell you rude stuff. The rude dude of the past is in the past. Rude Odette no longer exists. I am now gentle Odette, peaceful Odette, amicable Odette, affable Odette. All of the things, Odette. Yes, I am Odette of peace. Hi, Kit Visto. Nice to see you. As you know now I'm being nice. Hello, Matthias Philahede. Nice to meet you. You're okay, Wilson. As long as you promise. As long as you promise, I'm willing to take your word for it. If noses are so powerful, then how come you don't got one? 'Cause, haha, I took yours. Ha 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 ha. Did you enjoy Brendan's Stuff After Home movies? I don't know that much about Brendan's small Stuff After Home movies. I know he made Metalocalypse, and I like Metalocalypse well enough. I think it's kind of funny, but I think it's a little bit overrated. I think that people like it because of the yaoi factor, but I mean, it's okay. I don't love it. Dude, Piwo, fake fan over here. If you really cared about your father, you would skip class and watch my streams. That's the problem with Polish people. They're always making excuses like that. Papa, I cannot watch your stream because I'm in the class. Oh man, was that a good Polish accent? Was that nice? Did I do a good job? I'm sorry. I don't know how to do a good job. You can nuke. Ooh! All the more reason to play Civ 4, Matthias. Alright, friends. We're gonna vote now. Are we doing Civ 4 or are we doing Stellaris? Well, actually, which one's easier? That will be the biggest factor in choosing it because I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Earlier, whenever I said that I was really smart, I was actually doing what the kids call aura farming. I'm actually not very smart. I'm actually a little bit dumb, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody that I'm actually not that clever. No! I do not love you, son. I hate you, Piwo. The only thing consistent about my life is that you're a consistent disappointment to me. You were hungry? Well, go get yourself some breakfast, Sonny. Go get yourself some brekkie, Aslan. Go eat your rotten fish or whatever it is you eat in Sweden. Go eat, go eat, go on. Get yourself your little rotten fisherinos. Frambo, you're British too. Wait, I thought you were Scottish. I forgot whether or not you're British or Scottish or Welsh. I wouldn't mind having Welsh viewers, but there's not that many Welsh people. I want Welsh people and Finnish people to watch me because they're more special than British people. Goodbye, Piwo. Good luck in school. You like Poland? Ew. What do you like about it? What do you like about it, Jimalat? You have me, the Brazilian people. That's true, Marcus Vinicibus. I do like Brazilians. You and the Mechanic Hat are Brazilian, and you have consistently been high quality. Generally, you can rely on Latin America to be pretty good, except for Argentina. Argentinians are evil. Not literally, not all of them, but they just have demons in their mind that causes them to act out in rash and uncontrollable ways. And so I'm not saying that all Argentinians are bad. I'm just saying you gotta watch yourselves around them. They're unpredictable people that are known to emotional outbursts. You might be having a good day talking to your Argentinian buddy, and then the next minute they're trying to nuke your house. That's also true of Ukrainian people that live in Sweden. I had a Ukrainian friend that lived in Sweden one time, and he then decided to threaten to nuke my household, and he told me that he was going to become a terrorist so that he could kill me, and I was like, dang, bro, that's pretty intense. But I still miss that kid. We were good friends back whenever we were both kids, but, you know, you live and you learn. Oh, man, those are the good old days, before Discord even existed, so you would talk to your friends in, like, Skype groups. Yep. 2020, when was that? 2015 was a good year. Man, those were the days. Okay, that's enough nostalgia. You must play My Summer Car if you want to attract Finnish people. Alright, screen capping that. I want Finland. I want Finland. You understand the need for Finland? Exactly, because Finlands are cool. Only fish girls have fins. Ha! Bezerin, that's actually pretty funny. Also, somebody asked if I know how to play chess, and your name reminded me. No, I do not know how to play chess. As you might know, I am a simpleton. Hi, Dudsdalo. Nice to see you. Good morning. Ooh. Ooh. Look, it's Double VT. Thank you for clarifying that that wasn't you, Double VT. That was the evil and insidious you. It's the Mechanic Cat. Hi, Mechanic Cat. It's nice to see you, buddy. I'm happy to see you because you are my amigo. Do you like heavy metal? Not really. The metal that I like is the exception rather than the rule. The only metal that I tend to consistently enjoy is like, drone metal, I guess? Or sludge or whatever. I don't know what the specific term is, but, I like Boris. I like Sun. I like Saint Victus. Saint Vitus or Saint Victus? I can't remember. But I don't really go out of my way to listen to metal. Every now and then I'll listen to a metal album because somebody will recommend it to me, and sometimes I'll find it okay, but it's not a genre that I really go out of my way to listen to, which is why I made the decision to insult Manowar, because Manowar freaking sucks. The other day, well, actually a couple months ago, somebody told me about the band Manowar, and I was like, dang, that's the stupidest thing I ever listened to. I hope that Manowar freaking die. I hope that they get into a car wreck while they're wearing their stupid Manowar shirts, because nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to hear that. I miss the person that I was before I was forced to listen to Manowar, but that's okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop insulting Manowar. They don't deserve it. Their lives are hard enough already with their artery issues. I vote. Okay, Civ 4 is easier. All right, buddy. Beefing with Manowar is so funny. It's such a dumb struggle to pick. Civ 4 is easier, though. That's good to know. That is good to know. Well, I don't know which game I like more, Quill Clock. That's the whole thing. I want to try playing a strategy game, but I've never played one before, so I asked for the easiest one. I'm not going to play Dark Souls. We're not talking about Dark Souls right now. I've already played Dark Souls. I want to play a strategy game, but I needed to learn the easiest one. Let's praise men at work instead. I come from the land down under. Okay, so I was in the car with my dad earlier, and I wanted to listen to like that stupid song, "The Land Down Under," and I put on the stupid one that's in all of those Agartha AI edits instead of the normal one, and it confused my dad. He was like, "What the heck? Why doesn't it sound right?" I vote for Civ. Okay, it looks like Civ 4 it is. One day One day, oh, it is kind of stupid. It's kind of stupid, but it is honestly pretty good. It's really catchy. I met a strange lady. It feels really epic. It feels really cool. Am I worthy of being loved by a beautiful woman? As the done, you're probably not worthy of being loved by a beautiful woman, but you are probably worthy of being loved by a mid with a beautiful heart. And that's the best that we can all hope for. A mid with a beautiful heart is truly one of life's greatest treasures, and I hope that we can all reach that one day. Civ 4, worst you can play is on easy mode. What's wrong with easy mode? Listen here, sometimes easy mode isn't even that easy. Sometimes easy mode is really hard. I can't even beat any of the Tuhu games on easy mode. You're a freaking Polish Scot? Oh my goodness. Okay, Frembo, let me ask you a question. Why do Polish people like me so much? If you know why, can you please give me insight to what it is about me that makes people from Poland want to watch me? Like, I just don't understand why it's particularly Poland, but it seems like I have an excessive number of Polish viewers relative to the population of Polish people. Are there any other squiggle visions you... Well, here's the thing. I thought that home movies and Dr. Katz are the only squiggle vision shows, but I do really like cartoons from that time period in general. I really love Mission Hill. I recently watched Downtown and I found it really, really good, honestly. Though painfully short, but my favorite show from that time is definitely Mission Hill. That's a question that I'd have to think on because I have seen quite a few cartoons, but I'm not very good at being asked things on the spot. But I have that question on my mind now. And so now as I think of a better answer, or whenever it pops into my head, I'll be sure to tell you. I liked Moral Oral, but that's obviously a claymation show, and literally everybody likes Moral Oral. You know what show I never watched that's really popular? 12 Ounce Mouse. I've been meaning to catch up on it and watch 12 Ounce Mouse, but it's for some reason just slipped off of my radar. I don't enjoy Xavier Renegade Angel. That's a really big hot take. Everybody gets mad whenever I say I don't really like Xavier Renegade Angel that much, but I feel like it tries too hard. The dude who wanted to kill me story? Oh, scary. That makes me happy, Amiga. You're my Amiga too, the Mechanic Cat. You look forward to getting treatment too? What are you getting treatment for, Dodsdollo? Being British? You could have seen Boris live, but an engineer came on my freaking 8-track. Oh, I've seen Boris live a couple of times. I really hope that they tour the album Alter. That's my favorite Boris album, but then they made it in collab. It's like Sun and Boris, so they'd have to tour it together. But the thing is that what I've noticed is that Boris has been going on tour for the 20-year anniversary of all of their albums, and so I think it's only a matter of time before they tour Alter, perhaps with Sun, but Sun is going on tour this year, and I really want to go see them. I'm going to the best of my abilities. I might go see them with my dad, actually, because wait, I shouldn't say which city I'm going to go see them in, but there's a band playing the day after that my dad wants to see, so we're thinking about just like going to go see both of the shows together. And so my dad will be the concert buddy for the show that I want to see, and then I'll be my dad's concert buddy for the show that he wants to see. I actually go to concerts with my dad a whole lot because we get along really well and we just have fun hanging out together and going to shows. It's real cool. Hi, Duke Shuffle. Good morning. Yeah, Quill Clock. I thought that they were all pretty much the same thing. They all have the same sound. If I thought Wondershausen. I don't know what Wondershausen is. Pick V3. Is it good? Hi, X Job. Nice to see you. You really need something to do while I press. Ooh, you're gonna send me a freaking fan art Reno? Where can you send me fan art? Okay. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do it. I made an account on X, but I've just had it on private mode and I don't use it. But I'm gonna unprivate it because a few people have been wanting to send me doodlerinos. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. But understand, I'm probably not going to use it very much because I think that using Twitter is like bad for you because it's just too dumb. It'll just make you stupider if you use it. But if you want to send me your little Arduino, then I'm gonna unlock it. I'm going to freaking unlock it. How the heck do I unlock it? Which setting is it under? Privacy? Alright. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, gang. I think it's you can tell that I'm a little bit nervous about it because I'm freaking stuttering like a chump. Like a freaking chump. But okay. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm so scared. Why am I so scared? There's nothing to be scared of. It's just a website. Don't be a chicken. Oh no, it made me lose my place in the chat that I was trying to read all this stuff. Okay, let me scroll up real fast. Calm down, Sino. I'm your friend. Shut up, Odette. I'm gonna kill you. Darn, I got that stupid Woody's cursed song stuck in my head. Odd Hour with Odette Balb C. Touhou does have an easy mode, and yet I can't beat it. I've never heard the acoustic version of Down Under the Mechanic Cat. The 90s Australian fad was weird, but you call that a knife? You know what? I only recently watched Crocodile Dundee, but I found it to be a decent movie. How do I have a Polish look aside from having somewhat similar colors to the Polish flag? Is that really all that it takes? Having similar colors to the Polish flag is enough to invite the audience of Poland. Maybe I just need to hue shift myself in order to be blue, and that's how I will attract Finland. Wait, that's such a smart idea. That's like a big brained idea. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna make myself blue instead of red and white, and then I'll finally have the much desired, much sought after how do I do this? There we go. Yes! All of Finland is gonna be so impressed. I'm literally blue dabu diba duba duba boopy. I am blue dabu diba duba dabu dee. I am blue dabu diba duba. No, thank you, Asladon. Can we send via email? Yes, you can send via email. If you remember my email address, Odette Shipments. Odette Shipments. The episode, yes, I am indeed blue because I need Finland to appreciate me. You live in Finland! Woo! You're my first Finnish viewer! Oh my goodness! I'm gonna take a little screenshot of you with me so that I can take a picture of us. This is my first Finland viewer. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I have a little Finland buddy now. You're my first Finn. I'm so happy. Yippee! Finland! Can you tell me Perkele? I'll be so happy if you tell me Perkele. I'll be like, whoa, dude, he's freaking Finland. He's freaking... Yes! Yay! Finland is the winland. Finland! Finland is so cool. Yippee! Yippee! Hi, and okay, guy. Nice to see you. The network effect. The first Polish came in. Oh, I see. The Polish people are just doing that, and they're attracting other Poles. But now it's time to beat out the Polish menace. I must populate my stream with the Finnish people. Please, Finland people, watch my streams. I need you. I know it's a huge hot take, not liking Xavier Renegade Angel, but it tries too hard and it simply does. I don't know what Wonder Show is, but let me take a screen cap of it, and let me take a screen cap of Walking Life, because I don't know what that is too. But now what I'm learning is that apparently I don't have what the kids call elite ball knowledge. But that is okay, because it makes me very pleased as punch whenever people have cool recommendations. But if it's from the creators of Xavier Renegade Angel, then I don't know that I'll necessarily like it, because the problem is that I found Xavier Renegade Angel to be overrated. Love how your model's eyes change sizes. What do you mean change sizes? Oh, like this? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Because here's the thing, I was kind of disappointed by not liking Xavier Renegade Angel, because people consider themselves to be like so into it, and it's perceived as being oh so surreal and cool. And yet, I wasn't able to enjoy it. And so it made me feel like, man, maybe I'm just a freaking dummy. Maybe I just don't know what's good in life. But I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another shot one day. Sometimes I don't like something at first, and then I watch it again years later. And then I can watch it, and then I wind up liking it. But no, I'm not going to be blue and yellow because I only need one Swedish person as Ladan. Right now the goal is Poland. Poland. No, I don't want Argentinians. This is not Argentinian blue. I don't have a little sun on me. I have little mice on my cape, not little suns. Shiny Odette. That's silly. You're goofy. Ooh, no, I've never been to Finland. I recently got my passport, but I have not left the country yet. And so I'm trying to think about where I want to go visit, where I can go explore the world. I think that I should perhaps first go to like a level 1 country, that meaning like an Anglo country, so that it's easy to acclimate there. Maybe I should go to Australia. I think that Australia would be kind of cool. But I don't know. I don't know. Now I can become a passport pro if so I choose. But I wouldn't because I'm ethical and stuff. I'm not a femboy, actually. I am clearly a woman. I am clearly a lady. I have lady interests, like playing the hit game Heartopia. It's Sunday, fun day. I'm not parasocial without my Finland viewer. I would never do a parasocialism. Blech. Benelux. Okay, I'll go to Benelux. Let me see. What the heck is Benelux? I don't even know what Benelux is, so therefore I cannot go to Benelux. I'm Googling it. Benelux. It is an economic union and geographic... Oh, dude, now everyone's gonna think that I'm dumb because I didn't know what Benelux was. Oh, I had to Google what Benelux was. Oh, I'm dumb. Everyone's gonna be like, haha, with that. You just proved the stereotype that Americans are ignorant or whatever. But no, they aren't. I'm just individually dumb. I swear, there's lots of Americans that are pretty smart, like, Jesse Pinkman. Jesse Pinkman is pretty smart. He was almost as good at making that blue stuff as Walter White. And he wore all those cool baggy pants. And he said yo all the time. I really liked whenever he said yo all of the time. And yeah, and Skinny Pete was really smart too. He was really good at playing the piano. Badger wasn't that smart, but you know what? You can't win them all. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about the cultivated mode, but I'm not going to tell you about the cultivated mode yet because we're still conversing. It's an existential horror film. Don't worry, I'm immune to existential horror. It just doesn't disturb me because I am contented with my life and my span of life, and so I cannot be bothered. Matthias, you're Swedish too? Oh gosh, I thought I only had one Swede in here. I have 2 of them. That's too many of them. That's too many. You should change your color to the U.S. Virgin Islands. I don't know what color that is. I like Xavier because their main character reminds me of people who think they're super enlightened and insightful after doing psychedelics 1 or 2 times. Hey, W, you don't need to call me out like that. I don't know what I did to make you mad, but there's no need to go for the jugulars, okay? Alright? Benelux. I didn't know that Benelux was slang for Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. From the land down under, I'm a very elegant and feminine lady. Well, thank you. I know that. I just wish that everybody knows that. What color? Well, see here. If I wanted to represent the flag of Wales, Mr. Roo, I'd probably make myself green because dragons are typically green. Duh. I'm not a lady. I'm a mouse. Mechanic cat, I can be both of these things at once. I am both a mouse and a lady. Dingus. What if the ops found... Whoa. The only op I have is Kermipsby. So he's already gone, and so therefore all of my enemies are already defeated. Labubus are stupid. Wait, I'm sorry, that was mean. Let me drink this. Blue Dad is a good look. I hope she becomes the new norm. The new norm ain't the same as the old norm. You know what? I liked the new norm. Yes, it wasn't a very good cartoon, but it was just so stupid that it felt really surreal, and then I got endeared to it by watching it repetitively so many times. But I like bad cartoons. I have bad taste. Autistic... Okay. Alright, I'm going to tell you about my mold jar. Right now, I'm trying to cultivate a very interesting mold color because I find the appearance of mold to be quite beautiful. And so I have a slurry that I have made, a mixture of water, milk, a little bit of tea, and sugar, and I have it in a mason jar that I have on a heating pad that I've thrown in some cottage cheese juice that was starting to go moldy, and so I scraped the little mold button off on there and I flung it into my mixture. And so I'm hoping that I can cultivate some very nasty mold. What flavor of mold? Well, I guess it would technically be tea, milk, sugar, cheese flavored. And I'm really hoping that it becomes green and fuzzy because I find that to be the most aesthetically pleasing type of mold. But I will accept whatever it is. And so I'm hoping that with the heating pad and the sugar that the mold grows really, really, really quickly. But I don't know because it hasn't grown very much so far. What are you going to do with the mold? I'm going to look at it, dingus. I'm going to admire it. I'm going to try to make a painting of it, I guess. I just thought that it would be fun to do. Okay, I'll give you the context. I'm going to give you the context. I decided to take a painting class for fun because I enjoy wasting my time and taking things that won't help me in life. And so anyway, the first assignment is to do a still life. And so I decided for my still life, I wanted to do the iconic figure in a drawer. And so I found an anime girl figure from a show that I actually haven't watched on Amazon. But it was pretty cheap, so I just decided to go for it. And then I glued her to the bottom of a mason jar. And then I filled it with the slurry because I thought that it would be really fun if it was covered in mold. And now I have all of that slurry cultivating on a heating pad because I think that if it's covered in mold, it'll be kind of like a nice callback, but it'll also be very visually interesting to paint because it's so colorful. I did not get the pun. Two Hebrews. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find the pun because it just seems like you are saying random stuff, but you have to understand, I'm not very good with puns because I'm stupid. They make food with mold, but they make any food with slime mold? I don't know, but I did toss in the mold that I could find, and so let's see if it gets moldy. You know what, Mechanicat? I was thinking the same thing too, because even though I didn't know the character, I thought that it was really cute looking, and so then I kind of wanted to keep it. And so I'm thinking that after I do my mold project, maybe I can clean it. Maybe I can like clean her off and reuse her. I can wash her off really good and maybe bleach her and she'll be good as new. I don't know. But it is worth it for the sake of painting. And yes, that is exactly what I'm trying to do. I am trying to paint the moldy anime character. Oh shoot, Ooh! X job, Mechanicat, you know each other. Sheep. Oh! I get it now. You made me feel dumb. Oh, it's okay. Then I can repaint it to look however I like, Mechanicat. It's a win-win. Whoa, she has bunny ears. If the paint comes off, then I can repaint her to look like Vanellope. That would be really fun and cool, actually. I'll bleach it. I'll suck off all the paint, and then I'll repaint it to be a Vanellope figure. That's a silly little idea. I'm gonna do that. Alright. I think it might be time for me to go because I have work in 3 hours, and maybe it would be time to get in a little bit of relaxation before I have to get back to my Ouija grind. Wish me luck at the popcorn mine, amigos. I'm gonna chill out. I'm going to rest my poor throat because I still haven't built up my endurance again. I think that talking is kind of like a muscle. Once you get used to it, maybe I'll get tougher about it, but I find it a little bit hard to go longer than like 2 hours now. I wish I could, Mechanicat. If only life was so easy. But alas, life is not that way for me, and I must wage cuck. So long, my amigos. Take care. Real Frambo, not at the moment. I don't have a working one. I just have one that I plan to take callers in for whenever I reintroduce Odd Hour. But I don't have a community hangout one at the moment that is open. But that is okay. Goodbye, everybody. Sleep tight or have a nice rest of your day because it's technically daytime. Good morning and goodbye.